This is Air Tiki 921 crew member. As this is a shoeless flight to a barefoot destination, the crew will move through the aisles to collect all remaining footwear for immediate and permanent disposal. Thank you for your cooperation and for listening.
Okay, back to the music now. Good morning, everybody. Rise and shine. We're back on Eastern Island time right here at Tiki Man Radio, TikiManRadio.com. Your happy place, baby. Rise and shine. Another gorgeous, beautiful day is here. Let's get this day started off right, shall we? Here we go.
That I once met, smooth talker with an export cigarette. I don't believe I ever saw him without a cocktail in his hand. No one swings his horn to the big band voodoo band. Yeah. Now he strolls through the city like a big old alley cat, with his pinstripe suit and a big bad voodoo hat. I don't believe I ever saw him without a kitten on his hand. And no one swings his horn to the big band voodoo band. Hey, Mr. Pinstripe Suit. Hey, Mr. Hidey, Hidey Ho. Well, I know you got the answers. We all wanna know. Mr. Wingtip Shoes. Hey, Mr. Always on the go. Well, I know you got the answers. We all wanna know, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Rise and shine, everybody. Another gorgeous, beautiful day is here. The chocolate bar is open for business. I got the beautiful hippie chick right by my side.
Good morning, everybody.
Yeah, crunching on nuts.
I was crunching on nuts. That's right.
Every week we start the show the same way, right? She knows when to start. Let me put a big old mouthful of nuts in there. Yeah. B-Dog?
Morning.
How you doing this morning?
I'm all right. I'm just sitting over here watching Hippie Chick chomp on nuts.
I know, right? Flash Noogies, how are you?
Good morning.
Good morning.
Hand me that sack of nuts.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah. Hey, we got a big show here for you. We got Captain Ron Wallach going to be joining us to talk to us about the mustache and beard contest down in Fantasy Fest that Tiki Man Radio was involved in. That's going to be fun. And, of course, we're going to have some fun. You ready? Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Mr. Pinstripe Suit. Hey, Mr. Hidey, Hidey Ho. Well, I know you got the answers. We all wanna know. Mr. Wingtip all wanna know. Yeah.
Woo-wee. Good morning, everybody. Rise and shine. We're back on Eastern Island time right here at Tiki Man Radio, TikiManRadio.com, your coastal Americana radio station, coming to you live from the Chocolate Bar Studios in beautiful Harrison Bay to the backyard in Valley Center, Kansas, and to all of our friends up in Canada at the Rockin' Woods Tiki Bar. And it's somewhere in Canada, right? Etowah?
It's still in Ontario.
Ontario? It's
Yeah.
in Ontario.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Yeah, happy Thanksgiving, for God's
Yes,
sake. Pass
happy-
the mashed potatoes.
Yes, happy
Yeah.
Thanksgiving, Canada.
And they're talking about the four-letter word up there, snow.
Oh, it's terrible.
No,
Yeah.
say it isn't so.
Yeah, now you know
Already,
what that
I know.
means, right? That's going to bring the cold air down here. That's
Already
how it
here.
works, yeah. Anything happens in Canada, you can bet in about 2 weeks it's going to be down here. But no snow for us. And, of course, Verona Corona and our producer, Monica, who is always listening. And vacuum cleaner Tom and Northeastern Nora and Tinkerbell. And, of course, we're always thinking about Miss Trudy. Good morning, everybody up in Canada.
Yeah.
The BAR in Memphis, Tennessee, home of the Bodyguard and Ambassador Retreat. And she was home this weekend.
She was.
Wow, that was amazing. I didn't think she was allowed to be inside the city limits in Memphis
On the weekend.
from Friday to Sunday night.
Yeah.
Yep. She got a deferral.
Yeah, I guess so. But good morning to our ambassador and the Bodyguard. I hope you guys are doing fabulous. Beers and Bones Patios in Harrison Bay, Tennessee. Of course, that is home of Golden Girl
Goldens.
with a good smelling hair. And, of course, Golden himself, the master barbecue rib guy, who is going to be in the barbecue contest in the future.
Yeah.
Okay? All right, we're working on that. So good morning to you guys. Hope you're doing wonderful. They probably did like I did yesterday. Just sit around and enjoy the peace and quiet.
Well, he did. Now, Golden Girl, she was out partying with me all
Yeah.
day and all night.
Yeah, I went to
The Bluegrass Festival.
Bluegrass Festival. We'll talk
Yeah.
about that here shortly. The Treetop Flyers Patio and Tiki Bar located over in Queen City, North Carolina. That is home of Marty and Angela Gentry. Good morning to you guys. Hope you're doing fabulous. Rick and Pat's Backyard Oasis in Williamsport, Maryland. Of course, that is Rick the Stick and Patty with an I, or Shy Patty as I like to call her. Mm-hmm. And, of course, Rick may do a show this afternoon. I don't know. All right. And I've already started getting text messages. He's got a trainee with him today, and so he's going to attempt to email me a show.
Okay.
Now, I got to tell you, that sounds simple, doesn't it? Doesn't it sound simple? It's not.
It's
not.
not.
It's a long
It's
drawn out.
not.
The crap's already started. First thing this morning.
Well, we shall see.
Yeah, but we'll see how it goes. But hopefully we'll have either a recorded show or we'll just bypass all that. You know, first thing you got to do is get in your email.
What's my password?
Yeah. You know, this is a guy who had 2 Facebook pages and he couldn't get into either one of them. Finally, he got into one, and so he went to the other one and said, "Hello, other me."
That's awesome.
I'm like, that in itself was an amazing feat for you. Okay.
Yeah.
So, but anyway. CK Sunrise Villa in beautiful Stock Island, home of Dat Guy in Paradise, and, of course, his beautiful wife, Kat. Hello, darling. You're just looking marvelous this morning. And, of course, Brody and everybody down at CK's. I hope you're doing fabulous this morning. The northern headquarters of Tiki Man Radio. That is the Paradise Way Tiki Bar up in Indiana. And, of course, the Paradise Way Studio. And, of course, that is Ed the Train Man and his beautiful wife, Pat, and young Alec and all the grandkids. And, of course, Ed Kubiak and Felicia.
Felicia.
Yeah, they have the
Appetizer girl.
the appetizer girl getting on the Peace Train with Ed the Train Man Mondays at 6 p.m. Eastern Island time. Or if you're in Indiana, it's 5 o'clock somewhere. Let's see here. The Beachy Shell Hideaway in beautiful Key West, Florida, home of B-Man and Michelle, who are back on the island. And we are in full steam ahead, rolling down here, waiting on the days to get down to the 7th annual Tiki Man Radio Songwriter Showcase, Key West bound, baby. Whew, we're almost to the jumping off point.
Almost.
Right.
So much work goes on behind the scenes, and for all of you out there, our ambassador and Ed and everybody that has been sharing everything that we've been putting out, thank you so much. That helps us out tremendously to help get the word out. And we're almost to the jumping off point. We're ready to go, man. Ready to rock and roll. Ready to get those cameras mounted up into the new mounts and run those wires, man. Stack it and pack it and get on the road. Let's see here. Where was okay. The Southwest Florida Daddy-O Patio of the Seaside She Shed.
All right.
And, of course, it's Beth Travers and Dave Sines. And, of course, Beth Travers was here last week.
Yep.
I know. I love seeing Beth, always.
I had to go to Nashville on Monday, and I was there through Wednesday. And I thought maybe I'd get together with her, but she's so busy. I'm so busy. We just couldn't make it happen. And to hell with Nashville's traffic, okay? To hell with it. All right? That town is insane with traffic all the way through the city.
That's why I left Southern California.
Yeah, it's not.
Well, get ready for it because we have been named in Chattanooga the best place in the United States to retire.
Well, I figured that out 7 years ago.
So guess
true.
what? Everybody's going to come here, and the traffic's going to get worse.
It is true. Southern Magazine put that out this past week, and Chattanooga's at the top of the list.
Number one.
And I was thinking, wow,
but
I'm already here.
in the South. It did say in the South. So it wasn't like the best place to retire in the whole country, which is what I thought I figured out.
Aha.
Well, there you go. There you go. Well, it is Southern Magazine. They don't give a damn about the note.
There you go.
Southern Magazine, baby. But, I thought that was interesting.
Yep.
It was.
I've got the list. Maybe we'll pull it up during the show. And Huntsville, Alabama was another one. Where my sister lived.
Yeah. The Midwest Magazine said it was Fort Collins, South Dakota was the best place to retire.
Love it.
I didn't know that.
The Comeback Tiki Hut up in Minnesota, where you'll find the best mimosas on Sunday morning.
You betcha.
Shelley Forsythe and the crew. Good morning to you guys. The Z&G Patio in Memphis, Tennessee, home of our good friends David and Gina. Good morning to you guys. The Rockin' on the Back Porch to Tiki Man Radio. The Paradise North, home of King David and Pat, up at Southampton, New York. Good morning to you guys. And the Tiki Balcony over in Sweden, home of the Swedes. Good afternoon. Looking forward to seeing you guys here in a few weeks. And, of course, JoJo's Northeast Sea Shack in Medford, Massachusetts, just outside of Boston. I am the Tiki Man. This is Sunday Mornings with the Tiki Man, and we are so glad you're here with us. If you're listening on the radio, had a guy send me a message this week, says, I can hear you. How can I see you? Well, you got to go over to YouTube, and 3 words, Tiki Man Radio on YouTube. And then you can click on the one that says live. Make sure you subscribe and then hit the little notifications there. Do all notifications, and it'll pop up when we're live. Hopefully we're always alive, but live being live on YouTube. So
Right.
Anyway, that's how you do that. If you're listening out on Tiki Man Radio, thank you so much for downloading the app and taking us along for the ride. Let's take care of our 10 o'clock sponsors.
Tiki Man Radio streaming live on the Island J Live Cam. Make sure you subscribe and hit the little bell for the notifications. You can also follow us on Twitter and Instagram at Tiki Man Radio. And because of Island J, all of this is brought to you by Island J, bringing paradise to you one t-shirt at a time. Island J is the official vendor for all Tiki Man Radio products. You can go to TikiManRadio.com and click on the store tab and check out all the t-shirts, the hoodies, the hats, our world-famous coffee mugs, and more. That's Island J, bringing paradise to you one t-shirt at a time. This hour of the show is brought to you by Beach Buddha Coffee, the official coffee of Tiki Man Radio, the best roast coast to coast. Go to TikiManRadio.com and click on the coffee tab and order all your Beach Buddha coffee. And when you do, make sure you use the code word Tiki Man and get $5 off your initial order. That's Beach Buddha Coffee, the official coffee of Tiki Man Radio, the best roast coast to coast. Reggae Wines, paradise is one sip away, which means good times and sweet wines. If you like sweet wines like I do, well, that is their specialty. Every sip of Reggae Wines takes you to a refreshing fruit paradise. Go over to TikiManRadio.com and click on the Wine tab, and that'll take you to the landing page where you can find all of the reggae wines. Put in your zip code and find out if it's closest to you. You can also, if you're in Florida, order online at lucansliquors.com. But here's what I suggest you do. Go to your local liquor store and tell them you want reggae wines. Go ahead and order a case of it because you can get a case of it for under $80. That's what they specialize in, is good wines under $10. So a case is very affordable. Reggae Wines, the official wine of Tiki Man Radio.
That's right. And, of course, if you ever come by the chocolate bar, we do have reggae wines under the bar. There we go.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yes, we do. Yes, we
You
do.
can come by and taste it.
What happened to that bottle of rum?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You mean that one,
Wait.
the coconut, the Beth brought? Yeah.
I'm like, well, let me just throw this in the suitcase. Have rum will travel.
Right.
But,
It'd be less expensive for sure that way.
yeah. Hey, we got a big show for you. We got Captain Ron Wallach is going to be joining us, and he is going to talk to us about the beard and mustache contest that's going on down in Fantasy Fest for Key West. I was thinking that I had it in
Is that the
here
girls'
somewhere.
contest down there?
Well, yeah, the girls can do it too. Let me see if I can find the video. You know, we got so much stuff in here, B-Dog. We gotta clean some stuff out. There ought to be a better way. There ought to be a better way to do this.
I don't know. I don't have much in there. Most of it's yours.
Well, that's true.
I got like 4 things I click on in there.
Yeah. I think I got it in here.
The other 132 are yours.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Coming up this Fancy Fest in Key West is the 3rd annual Beard and Mustache Competition. Yes, this contest open to registration right now. You can go to mustacheparlor.com. That's mustacheparlor.com/Key West and join us. For only a $5 entry fee, proceeds will go to Nikki Celebration, helping children here in Key West with pediatric cancer. This contest has been going on for over 70 years. The original Hank's Mustache Club contest started in 1953, but you can join us now. For only a $5 registration, you could be with the best beardos in Key West. There's even a Whiskerina category for the women. Remember, if you register now, it's only $5. If you wait till the day of the show, it's a $20 donation. That's Woolick's 3rd annual Beard and Mustache Competition.
There you go.
Whiskerina for the women.
Whiskerina.
Now, I try really
You think
hard.
there won't be some Whiskerina?
I try really hard not to have whiskerinas.
Yeah.
You know, us girls, we go through a lot to try to look pretty for y'all.
Yeah, listen, Miss Purdy, you need to trim that up a little bit there, Miss Purdy.
Miss Purdy.
I got a story. When I was a kid, there was a carnival that came through Nebraska, and
Of
there
course.
was a bearded woman.
woman.
And you went in, and you got to pull on it and everything as a kid, and it was real.
Oh, that's damn.
Dang.
Something to look forward to as you grow up, I guess.
I remember, yes, those old carnivals.
All right, who we got out on
Okay,
Facebook?
well,
there,
this
Hippie Chick?
morning we have Alan Jacks Bauer saying
Yeah.
good morning. Good morning,
Yeah.
sunshine.
One of our sponsors. Good morning to you, brother.
We've got the concierge girl, Kelly. She is out there.
All right,
Say
Kelly, good
hello.
morning to you. She really liked the little video that I put together for a show on Friday. With it was a haunted places to stay in Key West.
I saw that. It was great. And then let's see. We got Donna Cummings out there.
Good morning.
And Bob Cummings. I'm sure he's out there with you.
Yep.
Good morning.
Happy Sunday.
Anthony Centula.
Hey.
Wonderful artist extraordinaire.
Yeah,
He
good
is
morning.
out there. We got our producer Monica saying good morning, happy Sunday.
Happy Sunday to you.
Let's see. We've got the ambassador of all great things, Michelle Myers, is
Hello,
out there.
darling.
Manny Rico. Good
All
morning.
right. Good morning, sir. Happy Sunday to you.
Good morning. And the rock star Beth Travers, she is up there. She says she's from
Morning.
listening from freezing Tennessee. I am with you, sister. It is freezing.
Oh, come on now.
It is cold. cold. It is
Couple
cold.
weeks ago,
I'm wearing a sweatshirt today, by God.
Couple of weeks ago, listen to me. All right,
No,
listen to
dude
me.
from Ohio is
And I'm
wearing a
wearing a
sweatshirt.
Couple of weeks ago, y'all were complaining that the air conditioning wasn't cold enough, right? So it's the same thing. You just now go outside. It's like the air conditioning is now outside. It's the
Outside.
same thing.
I don't have to put
I
my
agree.
beer in the fridge now. I can set it outside.
I think fall is here.
It
Fall
is.
is here.
It is.
The leaves are falling.
You know, I hate pumpkin spice, but I do love pumpkin anything, you know, like the taste, but I don't like pumpkin spice flavored stuff. Yeah.
I had a pumpkin bagel this morning with cream cheese and bacon. What a terrible, terrible.
Was it
combination.
terrible? It sounded good.
Yeah, the bacon. Once you got bacon,
I understand, and
Yeah.
they say anything with bacon on it tastes good or better or whatever.
That's
but
not true.
A pumpkin, bagel
bagel.
just didn't make it. I took
Yeah.
one bite and I gave the rest to Poco.
I love pumpkins and fall and all
Poco's
that
like,
stuff.
thanks,
but
man.
Yeah.
Pumpkin spice, you
I
can
like the
have
little Debbie pumpkin jack-o'-lanterns they have at this time of year. Those are good.
Uh-huh.
There you go.
Good morning to the beautiful Larice Flasnick, who is
Hello,
not with us
sweetheart.
today. She
Yes.
is down in Athens, Georgia, with family visiting.
Yeah, and we want to send our condolences out to her grandmother that passed
Her
away.
grandmother passed
yeah,
away. She was 102.
102 years
Wow.
old. Wow.
That is some good genes.
She lived
good
a life.
genes.
Oh, yeah.
Certainly did.
You know, all those companies that say, this comes with a lifetime warranty, they all went out of business before she died.
Right.
She beat them at their own game.
And good morning to our captain, Tammy Creech. She's out there.
Hey,
morning.
Good morning, sweetheart.
We got Robert Maring saying hello.
Hey, brother.
April Deanne Dalton, she's over there.
Good morning.
And Bahama Brad is listening.
Good morning.
And I saw that he took your sweet granddaughter, Ellie Faye, our sweet granddaughter, Ellie Faye, to. Did you see the pumpkin patch? It was so cute.
yeah.
Yeah, she had a good time there yesterday.
Yeah, we had to go do the pictures thing last week.
Oh, that's right.
Good morning to. Well, she was just not having the pictures. That's
Yeah.
all there was to it. You can't plan a picture with a 1-year-old. You know, it's just not. It's not going to happen.
I got to be honest with you. I would rather go have my gum scraped just to go to a family picture.
But we attempted it, and it was a beautiful day, and I was so glad to see the kids. So that's great.
My daughter used to be the worst about that. Now, I'm coming into town. I've got pictures lined up at Thursday at 3 o'clock. All of you wear a white shirt.
Yeah.
No!
No. I know it's pretty funny, but anyway. So we did get attempted. And then we got John and Nikki Hall. They're out there saying good morning.
Hey, good morning.
And let's go over to the next one. Let's see who we got on this. And we've got Dan Ware and Rachel Ware. They're out there saying good morning,
Good
Tiki
morning.
Gang.
Morning.
We got Graham Andrews, him and Nicole. Good morning, you guys.
Hey, we get to see them down in Key West.
I know. I'm so excited.
The Ed the Train Man and them are going to, Ed and Kubiak and all them are, they're coming here.
And then going
they're-
there.
And then going to
Graham's.
The Graham's
Yeah.
house. And then on down to Key West.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
I'm like, damn, you're going to be tired by the time you get there.
And we got Jennifer Warren House. She's out there saying good morning.
Good morning.
Uncle Alex, morning from Boca.
Morning, Bloody Mary man.
I know, I miss you, buddy. Oh, and by the way, Uncle Alex, thank you so much for my Alabama Roll Tide blanket that you got me. Because I took it to the Bluegrass Festival last night and I had to wrap up in it. It was so dang cold.
Yeah.
Thank
It's
you so
cold
much.
outside. Roll Tide.
I took it, yeah, and it was awesome. It was awesome.
I got to stand next to Alex all day in Key West.
Oh, yeah. Y'all going fishing?
Yeah,
Yeah, y'all are
I
going
get to
fishing.
stand right next to him all day.
I don't know, Uncle Alex. I'd be a little concerned at this point.
That sounds like, I don't know. Are you excited about
day.
that?
All day long. And then we got Johnny Rustler out there.
Hey, Johnny, good morning to you, brother.
Marty Gentry and Angela Gentry. Let's see who else. So it's Troy Jackie Sinakis. Good morning. I just flew in from Fort Myers yesterday. Cold in Ohio. And then we got Jason Whitler.
That's bad news.
Jason Whitler's out there saying good morning. And Jack Mosley, he said it was 38 degrees when he got up this morning in Spring City, Tennessee.
Hey, and the house is looking nice, Jack.
It is. It's looking great.
You know, it is. I mean, he had to fall off the ladder and break his arm. But he's putting some blood, sweat, and tears into it, and it is starting to come together.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
What was he doing? Do you know when he fell?
I have no idea.
No.
But he was just up on a ladder for sure.
Probably trying to find a cigarette lighter.
It's funny. I fell off a ladder once, so
Yeah.
it happens.
It happens.
It does happen.
I went down with the ladder, actually.
Oh, no.
Bam! On top of it.
We do a lot of OSHA training on ladder safety. There's all kinds of things that could go wrong.
I didn't get that class.
I found my dad. I came over to Mom and Daddy's house one time. I found Daddy in the backyard. He had fallen off the roof.
Ooh.
Yes, he had fallen off the roof. He's just like the Tiki Man. He always wanted to do things himself.
Mm-hmm.
He did everything himself, maintenance, everything, all that. Anyway, I found him laying flat on his back in the backyard, and I was like, "What were you doing?" He was up on the ladder on the top of the roof. I was like, "Good God!" Anyway,
It's a wonder.
it's a wonder he was fine.
Right.
Yeah. Anyway, let's see. Good morning to the beautiful Kat Ferrara.
Good morning, sweetheart.
Good morning, sweetheart. She is out there listening. And let's see if I missed anybody. Chip Bell. Good morning, Chip Bell.
The book author himself. Good morning to you, brother.
And good morning to Lauren Davidson. He's chiming in from Panama.
Good morning.
Let's see. Maureen Weehunt. Good morning, Mo. How are you today?
Hey, Mo.
And then we got Michael Stella
Hey, Mark.
and Shay Johnson.
Good morning.
And I think that's about it on Facebook.
What we got on YouTube there?
Well, first of all, Tinkerbell's chiming in. Good morning to
Good
Tinkerbell.
morning.
Good morning, sweetheart.
Verona Crone is chiming in and saying that it's 11 degrees there. Is that Celsius or Fahrenheit?
Yeah.
That's my question.
Either way, it's cold.
It's cold.
She says she's warm and toasty.
She speaks in Celsius, so we'll have to convert
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, I'm feeling pretty good this morning.
Yeah.
Well, and the rock star says it's 37 degrees in Seymour, Tennessee.
Now, let me ask you this, Verona. Does pot plant, do they grow in the snow? I mean, I don't know. I don't know how that works.
They got a
That's a
short
song.
growing
Does
season
pot
out
grow
there.
in the snow?
Well, how many plants can they have?
Sounds like a song to me.
I think it's 5 plants per household.
5 plants per household in Canada. So I didn't know.
So of course everybody grows 25 per household.
Of course, yeah.
Of course.
But I didn't know if there was a planting season or if that went, when it got cold and
They
started
can't
snowing.
count in Canada.
I didn't know how that worked.
Speaking of pot, I was getting plenty of it last night. Just by inhaling it through the crowd. I was like, "Bring it on, bring it on!"
No wonder them banjos played till midnight.
Boy, they was playing till midnight. We was having a good old time. Yep. Anyway, go ahead. Sorry.
Well, Uncle Alex is out there, and he says, "Roll Tide" with hugs
Roll
and kisses.
Tide. That's right. That's right.
He's such a traitor. He's such a
He is not.
traitor.
He's always been on my side. Roll
He
Tide.
never
though.
lived in Alabama in his life.
Don't matter. He says he's going to be on my team. So there you go.
You didn't even know who played. Who'd they play last night?
Texas A&M, and they won 26-20.
She found that out 10
She just
minutes
looked it up on
ago.
her computer. She knew you was going to ask that.
Yeah.
It's always
I'm
a
a
pop
smart
quiz.
You know why? Because I was at a music festival. That's why I didn't watch them last night.
Yeah, that's another story.
Yeah, we'll get to that in a minute.
Sweet Larice is out there. Good
Sweet
morning to
Larice.
Larice.
Good morning, sweetheart.
The one, the only, Tim Campbell is out there.
Good morning, Tim.
The man, the legend. He's going to be
Patty?
down in, we're going to do the SAC Awards, and they're going to be finishing out the night again on Saturday night at the Tiki Man Radio Sunrunner Showcase. Keep us bound.
Fantastic.
And, of course, Patty with an eye is out there, and she says, say hi to Violet. So good morning.
Good morning,
Good
Violet.
morning.
And trying to skip over the ones that Hippie Chick already read. So give me just a second here. We have Ray Rendell and Sweet Harriet's out there.
That's Ray the Roadie and Sweet Harriet.
And they're
Good
saying,
morning.
good morning. It's a crisp 54 degrees in New Hampshire.
Woo-wee. 54. Well, honey, it's a 54 down here,
Oh,
too.
it ain't that damn cold.
It certainly is, let me tell you.
Well, the rock star said it's 37 in Seymour, Tennessee. So
Oh, wow.
it's a little chilly.
Oh, hang on. I got one. Just popped in. Good morning to my good buddy Todd Bradford. He's saying good morning to y'all from the land of the tow trucks in Ottawa.
The land of the tow trucks.
Good morning, Todd.
Good morning to Graham Andrews.
Yeah, good morning, brother.
Jason Acey's out there. Good morning.
Hey, I want to make a, let me see here. Jason Acey sent
Yeah.
us a very
And you
nice,
too. He sent us a package.
Yeah.
very nice card, and saying thank you for all the support. We got, because
Ooh, koozies.
God knows we don't have any koozies around
Koozies.
here, and we got some stickers here. So very
Nice.
very kind words. Thank you so much, Jason Acey. We
Yes.
appreciate the kind words.
Absolutely.
And you are a rock star. Thank you.
Absolutely.
Okay, moving on along. The Golden Girls out there.
He loves smelling her hair.
Now, if the microphones smell like Lysol, I got in here and cleaned everything this
Yeah,
week.
he lost all of them.
And according to the Golden Girl, she says the three sisters never disappoint. So
Oh, my gosh.
She is so excited.
Listen,
The
we had a big time at the Three Sisters.
The Golden Girl is, when she gets to go somewhere, like that she's been waiting to go to,
She gets so excited.
she's like 8 years old. Okay,
I know, I love it.
she's jumping up and down. She's ready to get in the car. She's, she does that when we go to Panama City. She was doing that yesterday. She was so excited to go. She becomes a little girl every time she gets up.
It's so
excited.
cute.
It is cute.
It's wonderful. It is wonderful to be like that, and you never, ever stop being like that.
That's right. Good morning to April Dalton.
Hey,
Good
the
morning.
beautiful April
Yeah.
Dalton. Good morning to you.
Cue up the horn for our island truck driver, Mr. Bobby McQueen's out there. And let's see, Glenn Soika, good morning.
Hey, brother.
Good morning.
And the beautiful Cat is out there,
Hello, darling.
along with that guy as well,
That guy in paradise, the man.
with his 17,000 followers.
Oh, no, I'm sure it's 28,000 by now. It's been 7 days. for
Guessing
God's sakes.
39,000.
Yeah, 39,000.
Yeah. The beautiful Sean Crawley.
Ah, she is beautiful. Good morning.
And she said, it's 81 degrees here in Fort Lauderdale.
And
Let's
we're
hit the
freezing to
pool."
death.
And we're freezing to death up
Yeah,
here.
yeah, it was 79 this morning. We're brrr.
Uncle Alex said 79 in Boca.
Yeah, well, there you go.
Good morning to Chris Shaddix and, of course, Mo Cephas.
Now, I imagine it's a little cool up in those mountains.
I bet you
And
it
Boone,
is.
North Carolina,
Yeah, buddy.
it's cold.
And I think that is everybody for right now.
All righty
I
then.
don't think I've ever seen two Aprils on the live chat.
Oh,
But we
yes.
have two Aprils today.
We've had two.
Yes.
Have we had two
One of
before?
them is Tinkerbell, and one of them is April D. and Dalton.
I
That's right.
see.
Yeah.
I guess
All right, we're going to get this day started off right the island way with some positive vibes. We're going to focus on a lot of the artists that are playing on Thursday for the Tiki Man Radio Songwriters Showcase Key West bound. And let me give you the lineup for that. Let's see here. Is that Thursday? Wow, look at that. Tim Marshall Curtis, Steve Hopper, Bob Shealy, Manalo, Bahama Mama, and the Painkiller.
And the Painkiller.
And then Beth Travers, Dave Sines, Bang Bang Shrimp.
Bang, bang, shrimp.
Bang Bang Shrimp. I actually have that song in the lineup. So we're going to get started. Let's see here. I got a little, let's see. We're going to get started with some Danny Hoy, though. Hadn't played this song in a while. A little down to the end of the road, which is where we are headed, by the way. And looking forward to it. Happy Sunday, everybody.
Rolling down the highway, rolling down A1A, top down tunes of hey, going my way. First stop, Key Largo, my 100 down to 7 miles, closer, get ready, here we go. Down to the end of the road. If you wanna have a good time, drive to the end of the road.
This is Manalo, and you're living on Island Time with Tiki Man Radio.
Well, here's a little story about a band we know, plays down in the Gulf of Mexico. You can see us on the beach and all around, juking it up, breaking it down. Jax Bowers on the drums, that boy is mean. Rudy Cox on the bass, he's a grooving machine. Johnny Rustler's our guitar slinger, and I'm Saltwater Dave, I'm a rock and roll singer. Bang, bang! Well, folks come down from far away to join the party and hear us play. Players show up from all around just to sit in, just to get down. We don't use auto-tune or quantize. We play this stuff before your very eyes. We all dance till we stumble and limp to the sounds of the band called Bang Bang Shrimp. Bang Bang! Steel Pan Man joining in. Wouldn't be a party without Sonny Jim. Beth Travers playing that cowbell strong. Eugene Moles grooving along. Got Danny Hoy in her beautiful voice. Beth and Danny making beach flavored noise. Rich McGuire shredding percussion. Nobody dragging, nobody rushing. Bang, bang! Off to my left, tambourines and drums, fueled by beer and plenty of rum. Off to my right, 20 kazoos, fueled by who knows what kind of booze. Right down front, there's a conga line, grooving to the beat, moving in time. Old Saltwater Dave here on the B3. Everybody's partying down by the sea. Bang, bang! Well, the sun goes down and the moon is high. Everybody's loving this tropical vibe. Waves are laughing on the shore. Conga lines calling out for more. Digging on that island sound. Bang, bang, shrimp, laying it down. Whole damn night's been musical bliss. Put it all together and it sounds like this. Bang, bang! Bang, bang! Bang, bang!
Johnny Rustler. That's a Bang Bang Shrimp. Dave Signs, Beth Travers, and the whole group. So,
and the whole chat's bang bang.
Bang, bang,
Bang 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 bang.
Bang bang!
Sushi bomb. How about that? What does he say?
Yeah, bang, bang, baby.
Sake bomb, sake bomb.
Yeah, suck him up. Bang bang, baby. So, yeah, man, getting ready for the Songwriter Showcase, Key West Bound, coming up, man, in, 3 weeks?
Oh, yeah, I'm excited about it.
Yeah. How many days is that? Let's see, Halloween, we got 7, 14, 21.
We're going to fly in on
20,
Halloween.
24 days.
24
and we're going to invade poor Michelle and P-Man's house.
I'll have a
For a
full
week.
goatee then.
Well, there you go. Ready to rock and roll.
You're going to look sharp. You're already looking sharp.
We look forward to watching it on YouTube.
I know. We got to stack it, pack it, get down there, and get ready to rock and roll. But
It's a second summer, me and Verona call it, because, you know, it's getting cold in Canada, it's getting cold in Tennessee, so this is when we go to Key West, we call it our second summer. The last fling before the dark days of winter upon us.
Well, there's a difference between butt freezing cold and just short sleeve cold.
Yeah, that is true. Now, her cold is butt freezing cold. But she's gonna head on out to Mexico.
That's a great song by Don Middlebrook, Second Summer. We'll play that here shortly for Verona Corona.
It is.
And, of course, coming up at noon, we got a brand new JBL Legends travel moment as well. So, looking forward to that. Let's see. What is it this week? Passports, I think, or something like that. Oop, somebody closed the door. All right. Make sure you hit those notifications on the post from this morning there, Hippie Chick. We always miss those.
Yes, I will do that.
Yeah.
Well, that's what actually I got them today.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah, because you told me that last week.
Alrighty. Good deal.
I was listening.
Yeah. We got Captain Ron Wallach coming up at 11 o'clock. He's going to get us caught up on the beard and mustache and what was it? The whiskey? What's the whiskey? The girls is called what? The God.
The whiskey girls?
No, the beard. You know the. What they call it.
Whiskers. Whiskers.
You know, I keep y'all here to keep
wispy whiskers.
Whiskerinas.
Whiskers.
There you go. There you go.
You got it. You got it.
Jesus Christ! I figured out one of y'all were listening.
Well,
What?
I couldn't remember. I couldn't remember.
Yeah, it's not just sit here and drink coffee. Y'all gotta help me out on stuff, okay? You know.
Whiskeriness.
Oh, I didn't know we were supposed to participate.
Yes, participate would be great.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I talked to my son the other day, and he says, "Well, I watched it once." You know, I said that you're talking about the show, and he goes, "But you never say anything, Dad. You just sit there."
He just sits there.
That's not true. He doesn't
And
just
so I
there.
said, "Okay, well, tune in again, all right?"
Yeah, it depends on what's going on the show that day.
He sits there with them sunglasses on. Sometimes I just feel like it's weekend at Bernie's.
Yeah. Are you still awake? Hey, you still awake?
Roll me out on the beach.
That's right. Good morning to Ed the train man who is out there this morning.
Yeah, him and Pat are driving back today from New York. They went to that wedding in New York.
Yeah, they look pretty dapper too.
They looked sharp, and they're driving back now.
Yeah, I was texting him Friday night, I think. He was during Coastal Confessions. He said that they'll try to listen. They were at a wedding. I'm like, well, send their condolences. We're sorry to hear about that.
You're so mad.
They had like 4 or 5 weddings or some craziness. Everybody wants to get married this time of year or something. So
I got one next week.
Really?
Yeah, we have another one that we're not going to be
who's getting married
attending.
next week?
My daughter.
I thought your daughter just got married.
No.
One of them did. I got 6 of them, for Christ's sake.
He's got 6 daughters.
Oh. Okay.
So you're going up to Ohio next week?
Yes, I will be in Ohio next week. I'm on vacation, so I'm taking advantage of my vacation and going to go see my new grandson that was just born.
Yeah.
And my daughter said, well, since you're up here, we wasn't going to do a big wedding anyway, so since you're coming up, we're just going to get married while you're here.
Well, that's fantastic.
Well, I knew it must have been sudden, right? Because I knew we hadn't talked about it.
He's been born a couple weeks ago, so we talked about it. You just forgot.
Everybody has retired from your girls' weddings from here, so everybody's done with that. So,
yeah, you don't like to talk about the wedding, so I don't mention it.
Well, there you go. That's
I don't mention a lot of things you don't like to talk about.
Well, there's some truth to that. But y'all went to the, what's it called? The Three Sisters Bluegrass Festival.
Right. Let me tell you about the Three Sisters.
B-Dog and Lou went to the garage, right? The parking garage.
No.
We made it out of the parking garage.
Now, I understand that they held a parking spot for you for an hour and a half.
No, it wasn't an hour and a half. It was like 20 minutes.
How long was
it? About an hour.
Was it an hour?
It was about an hour.
About an hour.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because he couldn't get out. He was stuck in the parking garage.
And I was not driving, by the way.
Oh,
I was the passenger. I have nothing in that. But I'll tell you what, it's funny being on the phone with the Golden Girl. Yeah. And she's standing in the middle of a parking place holding it. And a car comes up and she goes, "No, ma'am, I got somebody parking here."
Yeah.
Move along.
There was somebody came up and
you
was
get that Vega out of here.
beeping at us. They were honking at us to move out of the parking space. And we're like, no, we're standing right here. We're waiting on somebody to come. And she's like, okay. And she went on.
Yeah. Guy Rose's window down. How long you going to wait? Well, it's been about an hour.
Here, zoom in on that one.
I can see Golden Girl grill now, holding a shotgun, going, okay,
Yeah.
nobody's parking here.
All right, so I want to talk about the Three Sisters Bluegrass Festival, which is put on by the Fletcher Bright family, Fletcher Bright Realty. He has since passed away, but he was quite an icon in Chattanooga, and he also was a bluegrass picker himself. And so anyway, the family keeps this rolling, and it's free to the public every year, and we have such a good time. And they got really great artists every year. But everybody who played yesterday was amazing. But I do want to say our top three that the Golden Girl and I loved. First of all is Michael Cleveland and the Flame Keeper. Michael Cleveland is a legendary fiddle player. And even more, it is so amazing to watch him go on that thing. And then even more so, the man is completely blind.
Wow.
And so he gets led out onto the stage, and they set him up, and then they put all his instrument and stuff in his hand, and that guy can jam. I mean, he can jam on that thing. It is amazing to watch. So Michael Cleveland and the Flame Cleaver, and then our other favorite was of the day was Sister Sadie, an all-female bluegrass
They were
band.
really good.
They were rocking. They were rocking. And then let's see, we saw Brother Comatose, which actually, being Golden Girl was like, every one of them boys are pretty. They are pretty. They are so pretty.
And they can sure play a banjo.
And they can play a banjo, yes, and mandolin and everything. They were pretty. Anyway, they were pretty awesome, and they're a group out of kind of a newgrass folk group out of California. That's where they're originally from. And then the highlight of the night, which we didn't get to stay for all of it because it was really late, was was the Green Sky Bluegrass.
Oh.
And they were fantastic too, but we at that point we were freezing to death and tired because we'd been there all day, and it was 9:30.
I also enjoyed the Tim O'Brien band.
Yeah, the Tim O'Brien band was
Did
good.
you know that he's actually a really big deal? He is a multi-Grammy Award winner. Yeah, and he's been putting out albums since the 70s.
I tell you what,
I really enjoyed him as well.
the Three Sisters is always a fun time for us. To me, a lot of people say when they hear banjo music, they want to start running the other way. But to me, I want to go to the banjo music because there is nothing that makes you hear bluegrass. It just puts a smile on your face to
That's
me.
because those people never been tied to a tree in the middle of the woods.
Ding 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 ding.
Kind of like
Ding ding ding
I
ding
could
ding.
listen to that was the best time.
Yeah, it's like polka music, you know.
Now, when I was
Yeah.
14 years old, Fletcher Bright was an icon here
Yes.
in Chattanooga and had real estate all over town.
He's a big real estate developer.
But I used to mow his yard when I was 14 years old
I
up on
believe
Lookout
that.
Mountain. And they were always really kind to me. It was my biggest yard, and I was
That's
getting
so
like
dope.
$60 to mow this yard. I mean, that's a lot of money.
That's
back
a lot of money back
then. That's a lot of
then.
money for me.
Yeah.
So,
I was sitting there thinking that I was looking around, saw the river and all the boats down the river and all the people that was filled that whole area down there along the riverfront, and I was just thinking, wouldn't it be cool to have a version of the Tiki Man Songwriter Showcase right here in Chattanooga?
well,
We could pack the house.
I don't know. There's a lot of politics that goes into all this, permits and music and what's that new one? Moon something?
Moon
River.
Moon River Festival, yeah, something like that.
They seem to really be taking off because they're on the other side.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're over by
Yeah.
Coolidge Park. Oh, I do want to give a shout out to a really special lady that we met last night. Golden Girl will know exactly what I'm talking about. This lady decided that in the middle of a music festival with thousands of people, she decided to write me a note and pass it to me and the Golden Girl and tell us.
Now,
that
Pete Sweeney was there, too.
Pete Sweeney, and his wife Heather, and they
Yeah.
were there. And
Pete Sweeney.
Pete Sweeney! I love Pete Sweeney. and that is actually his name, Pete Sweeney.
No.
And so.
Bobby McQueen saying, paddle faster.
Paddle faster, that's right.
But this.
Yeah. The
This,
banjo, if you're ever tied to a tree in the middle of the woods, you'll understand why the banjos is a bad thing. But go ahead.
But so this lady decides to handwrite us a note. And let me tell you again, there are thousands of people having conversations, but she handwrites me a note and passes it to us and tells us that our conversation is too loud and disrespectful for watching the music.
Did you tell her you're deaf in one ear and you can't hear?
No, I didn't feel the need to reply to it. I passed it over to Golden Girl, who then laughed about it, and then passed it over to Pete Sweeney.
Yeah.
And he laughed about it, and then he wadded it up and put it back to Golden Girl, and she threw it at the lady.
Well,
So there you go.
I'm glad I
Have
wasn't
a nice
there.
Because
Because I'd have wrote her back a note, too, that she
Me
probably wouldn't have
too.
liked. You know what I mean?
Have a nice festival.
Been a
So
note fight.
we have this
Note fight.
we have this sponsor when we go down to Panama City called Pirates Vinyl Design.
That's right.
Now they've been together forever, ever. Okay. Now he had surgery and he can't talk anymore, right?
Right, laryngectomy.
He writes on a board, right? And so he gets to drinking and she gets irritated with him and starts hollering at him, and he can't.
He can hear.
He can't write
just
fast
can't
enough.
talk.
And I leaned over to B-Dog one time and said, if that was me, I'd have wrote it there, you kiss my hand!
There's something to watch.
They
They
are
are
funny.
something to
They
watch.
are so funny.
And when she said so, wait a minute, you go to hell!
Oh, Patty.
Oh, Lord.
Okay, I'll try it, Patty.
Oh, God.
She said squeal like a pig.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
I know one, Heather. You should have wrote one back. Said, "I'm an ex-Marine lady."
There is no such thing.
Yeah.
You know, the funny thing is, I just was like, "Are you serious? Do you want me to pass this around to the thousands of people who are having conversations behind you?" You know,
I wouldn't worry about it.
it was kind of crazy. I didn't feel the need to respond at all.
Yeah.
But Claudia, she gave her response. She threw the note back at her.
There you go. You go, girl. That's why she's the golden girl. All right, we got Bob Wallach's coming up here next with the beard and mustache contest. So that's going to be coming up at 11 o'clock. And thinking about Second Summer, that's a great Don Middlebrook tune. How about we play that? Happy Sunday, everybody.
Every year I watch summer come and go, gone in a flash, like chasing a rainbow. Beaches closed, kids go back to school. Boats are put away, and the days end way too soon. Summer's gone as quick as it began. It feels like sand slipping right through my hands. I have found a secret to turn back the hands of time. Second summer, the meeting of the minds. In the second summer, I party with all my friends. The second summer, take the road right to the end. It's a party with a purpose, changing the world one drink at a time. The second summer, the meeting of the minds. Sometimes Jimmy shows up, he's still the man. And there's a good chance you'll meet the Coral Reefer Band. It's trop rock music, it's a party in the streets. Last year they even brought us Toby Keith, he liked all the bars. In the second summer, I party with all my friends. The second summer, take the road right to the end. It's a party with a purpose, changing the world one drink at a time. The second summer, the meeting of the minds. Here's a short verse before we do another chorus. A toast to DJ Jeff, Hugo Warte, Jim Morris. In a second summer, I party with all my friends. A second summer, where the friendship never ends. It's a party with a purpose, changing the world one drink at a time. Second summer, a meeting of the minds. And here's a toast to all first responders and linemen. You're the best. Thanks for all you do for the Gulf, Florida, the Keys, and Key West. And second summer, a party with all my friends. Second summer, take the road right to the end. It's a party with a purpose, changing the world one drink at a time. Second summer, a second summer, a second summer, the meeting of the minds. For 25 years, we've been riding this parrot-head boat. She may be rickety, but she still floats.
And being a person of discerning taste, I listen to Tiki Man Radio, just like you. Yeah, buddy.
I live in the tropics of Tennessee. I've got my own little island down here off the coast of Kentucky. Well, I bet you think I've lost my mind. From my hammock here, I'm doing fine. It's the perfect place for me. In the tropics of Tennessee. Trees swaying in the breeze all around my house. A two-bedroom bungalow, and it's a strange sight, no doubt. 'Cause people, when they're passing by, take a double take, they can't believe their eyes. It's an awesome sight to see. Yeah, the tropics of Tennessee. Round back there's a swimming pool right beside a tiki bar. And I'm the leader of an island band, and people come from near and far. 'Cause there's a party going on every Saturday night. All my neighbors are here, so they don't mind. It's the only place to be. You may think I've lost my mind, 'cause my life runs on island time. It's the perfect place for me. In the tropics of Tennessee. The tropics of Tennessee.
That's Mr. Steve Hopper. He's going to be joining us on Thursday, playing on the big stage at Dirty Harry's for the 7th annual Tiki Man Radio Songwriters Showcase Key West bound. 7th year, baby. I'm going to go ahead and, for those of you just joining us, we got Captain Ron coming up next, and but I want to go ahead and play this video that we put together so you'll know what we're talking about. All right, here we go.
Coming up this Fancy Fest in Key West is the 3rd annual Beard and Mustache Competition. Yes, this contest open to registration right now. You can go to mustacheparlor.com. That's mustacheparlor.com/Key West and join us. For only a $5 entry fee, proceeds will go to Nikki Celebration, helping children here in Key West with pediatric cancer. This contest has been going on for over 70 years. The original Hank's Mustache Club contest started in 1953, but you can join us now. For only a $5 registration, you could be with the best beardos in Key West. There's even a Whiskerina category for the women. Remember, if you register now, it's only $5. If you wait till the day of the show, it's a $20 donation. That's Woolick's 3rd annual Beard and Mustache Competition.
Did y'all get it this time? The Whiskerina.
Whiskerina.
All right, let's see if we can get. Oh my goodness! It looks like Captain Ron is. Make sure you give the camera access to your, or give Restream access to your camera, because I don't know. Let's see here if we can. All right, can you hear us, Captain Ron? Oh, there he is.
Tiki Man.
Hey, brother, are you?
Sorry, I was holding a bunch of plastic. Can I say that, Gary? A bunch of plastic cocks in my hands.
Oh goodness! If you're on your phone, you can turn it sideways. It'll flip if you got your phone set up that way. There you are.
Oh. There.
He's ready for Fantasy Fest.
Goodness, you don't have the sound man from hell with you, do you?
I do. He's right here.
Oh my God.
Oh God, yeah.
Yeah, he's touching on my plastic cocks. It's an easy interview.
Well, that sounds about normal. Yeah, my brother from another mother. If he gets out of sight, there's no telling what he might do. So,
we
man,
got a close eye on him.
Yeah, Captain Ron Wallach, it's so great to have you here on Sunday Mornings with the Tiki Man, and I thought we'd jump on here today and talk about this. Now, this is the 3rd one that you're doing, but this whole event kind of goes back a long time, right?
Yeah, it goes a big part of my family's history. Through when I started doing the beard contest, I thought it was a cool idea. Mm-hmm. And my uncle told me, he said, I think your grandfather used to do that. And my grandfather had a colorful history in Syracuse, New York, and I actually never got to meet him, so I've learned a lot more about him through this through this whole adventure. But he was just pretty much doing the same thing that guys in Key West were doing in the 40s too. So making but my family's Polish, so he was making vodka instead of rum.
Got you.
That's awesome.
Well, we're pretty excited about this and pretty excited to be a part of it. Thanks for you and Gary putting this thing together and having Tiki Man Radio along for the ride. Man, we're getting down to the jumping off point here just a couple of weeks, right?
Yeah, we're less than 20 days away, maybe 15 now.
Yeah. And for those of you that haven't never been to Fantasy Fest, by far, it's the biggest event in Key West every year. And I don't care what goes on, they're gonna, people are gonna come to Fantasy Fest. It's an amazing event, and we're excited to be. The Songwriter Showcase is the week after Fantasy Fest, so we always have a few stragglers. Now the body painting thing is pretty cool, but I got to tell you, by day 10 or 11, it's time to maybe. Put on some clothes.
That is the biggest question I get is how long is it going to stay? And you think you want it to stay a long time. But then I explain to them, would you rather have it come off when you want to, or do you want to spend a long time taking it off?
Right.
And when I explain that, they always go with the easier way out.
Yeah.
But, most of my clients prefer that way because they say that taking it off is the funnest part.
Yeah, well, there's that, yeah. I guess if I was in your business, body paint and doing all that stuff, I would probably be like, when they ask me that question, be like, I don't know, how much have you got on your debit card?
That is normally how most people do it.
Yeah.
I think that's why I'm popular, because I don't know how to charge for body painting. There's no formula you can use, so I just do it just based on the amount of paint that the person wants, and if they want crazy detail, I just run with it. I don't want to sit there in front of a half-naked guy and have and debate over a couple dollars. But that's the spirit of Fantasy Fest in Key West. Is I really like helping people come and enhance their party experience, and
Sure.
they need that to be able to fit in whatever theme, because as you know, a lot of these bars have weird dress codes like toga, or you got to be in red body paint.
Right.
They can't get in without body painting a lot of cases. Plus, it's just way too hot for clothes here.
Yeah.
No doubt.
You know, if they let you walk around like that all year round, I'm sure a lot of people would take them up on it.
Well, now everybody's chatting on the YouTube about the girls contest. Tell us how they enter the
Whiskerina.
The Whiskerina.
Oh yeah, that's great to hear, because the festival itself is really excited about that portion of the contest. I think they see it like it could be a the headdress ball, where people build all kinds of crazy stuff and put it on their head.
Yeah.
But this is going to be the headdress ball for your face. So anybody from any gender can enter. They've just got to build like a crazy contraption that kind of resembles the shape of a beard, and attach it to their face somehow, and they can win. A cool prize.
Wow.
So there's actually 3 ways you can go about it. You can be a straight up bearded lady. That's the Whiskerina. And then there also, if you have a beard already and you want to decorate it, that's the contest that Gary won last year.
Yeah.
He is our current reigning Fantasy Fest beard champion. And he colored his beard with rainbow colors.
It
Not
was
just
great.
Yeah, he came to the
but every color on the spectrum. It to describe it on the radio, it looked like the prism of a Pink Floyd album.
Yes, it did.
He came to the showcase, and with it started to fade a little bit by that time, but he was all decked out when he came to the showcase last year, and so we got to see it in person.
It really was one of the most fantastic color jobs I've ever seen. I'm a licensed cosmetologist too, and I've worked in some very high positions in hair and makeup for entertainment, including I was the department head for Disneyland, and I used to interview and test people, and I taught at the best makeup schools in Hollywood too. So I've seen a lot of work. The hair color that was used and the techniques that were used for Gary's beard, he said it took him like all day, 8 hours perhaps or more. I believe it. And it was one of the most stellar jobs I've ever seen. We actually invited the hairdresser responsible for it to be a judge this year. And Key West is an amazing place. You wouldn't think that you would run into he's probably the best hair colorist I've ever met.
Wow.
And I've met some pretty heavy hitters working behind the scenes in film and television, and also big hair shows. But I can't wait to see what he's going to do to his clients this year. He's really excited about it. But yes, Gary was a well-deserving judge. And when you get to be a champion, you get to be a judge yourself. And I just came back from the St. Nicholas Institute, which is a Santa Claus school, and where Gary helped judge that contest. And there were people there who had won, had brought their certificates, and were really happy about it.
That's very cool. Well, he should have got extra points for paying attention for 8 hours, okay? Because that's got to be a record for him. I've never known him to do any one thing for 8 hours. That's an amazing feat in itself.
I have ADD.
We know, darling. We know.
Yeah, bless his heart.
Yeah. Well, that's why I'm working with Gary now, is I knew this was a guy, if he does anything, he's going to win. So he definitely, he tells me that was all coincidence, that he didn't intend to enter the beard contest, but it must have been fate, because nobody puts himself through that amount of torture without a prize at the other side.
Sure.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I did it to be on the radio.
That's right.
To be in front of Sushi Song, I thought I should look good while the Bible Baptist people are throwing tomatoes at me.
Well, there's that. Yeah. So tell us a little bit about the charity that you've got involved. That sounds pretty cool as well.
Yeah, in the beard contest actually go a long way. We're not sanctioned because we're not a beard club, but we're following all the same regulations as the North American. It's a really long acronym, but basically the North American Beard League. So whoever wins these trophies will be considered and recognized as a legitimate champion of the competitive bearding world, because we're going to go through all of the rules and regulations, and to make all that boring stuff to make sure that whoever wins this trophy, it's going to be legitimate. And a big part of the being recognized for that is you have to commit to raising money for a charity. And this charity is called Nikki Celebration, and they are a local charity that is just serving the Key West community for pediatric cancer. Now, a big problem is if your child comes down with pediatric cancer, there is no doctors or specialists in Key West to treat it. So all of those kids have to go to Miami, which is very, very, very expensive. A hotel there for just a low-end hotel is at least $300 a night.
Sure.
So this charity has been putting together concerts and I think kayak races to raise money so that they can help those families take care of some of the expenses and a lot of the other things that you don't think about. Like, for example, a lot of times one of the parents will have to quit their job because taking care of the children and making sure they get to their appointments is a full-time job in itself. I recognize that also because my mother had lung cancer at a young age, and if you don't have somebody available to help you full-time to get you to the doctor's appointment so you can fight cancer aggressively, then it's a real difficult situation for a family to go through, because they do take care of you very well at the doctor's office, but there's so much care that needs to happen after you leave. And so we're really I'm so happy that Gary thought about this charity and introduced me to them, because we really want to raise a lot of money through this contest to help them out. Gary wants to say something about him too.
Hi, Danny Lynn. How are you? Put some clothes on for you.
I saw you putting your shirt on in the background. I can see the mirror.
Good from here up.
Yeah.
Hey, so it's you can see my beard's kind of growing out for the contest. He's taking this MC thing seriously. But I want to tell you about Jamie and Wayne Sorbelli. I met their son when they moved here about 12 years ago. They own the local music shop, Bone Island Guitar, my favorite friends in the world. And when they lost their son, they immediately began this charity because they lived through it. They went through this thing where a year they had to live up in Miami and the constant chemo treatments. And if the kid wanted an Xbox, we kind of subversively started volunteering to run their music shop for them and take care of their cats so that they could live up there. So they know exactly what this charity is involved in because they lived through it, and they're good people. And I said, we could give money to the SPCA or Sister Seasons Fund, or God, everybody gives money to the SPCA, but who would help us with musicians? Wayne's got a beard down to his belly button, so I thought of him immediately, right?
Right.
Yeah. Go ahead. Yeah, and we, with the Jimmy Buffett Second Line March benefiting the Bahama Village, was it correct?
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, we wanted to make sure we contributed to something that had to do with music and so forth, and it stays here in the Keys, and they couldn't have been a better fit. And they're going to be ecstatic just with the $5 entry fee.
Yeah.
So,
which now it's $5. $5 now. If you show up, it's $20, right? The day of. Okay.
Because of the beard award, there's a lot of paperwork that's involved in this. So if you can sign up early, it saves us a lot of time, and that $20 is definitely an administrative fee.
Well,
because if we get a lot of people that show up on that day, it could be a very long day for everybody. But basically, anybody can enter. You don't have to be in Key West to receive the prize.
Okay.
You don't actually even have to be there at the trophy ceremony. You just have to register ahead of time and send in a picture if you're not going to be here. And 15 days is just enough to grow a pencil thin mustache.
There you go.
Start now.
Well, that was going to be my next question, because if people just wanted to take a picture of their beard and donate $5 to be a part of this, they might win. You never know. But my point is they didn't have to be in Key West to be a part of it.
Nope, you don't. And you don't actually have to have your picture ready when you sign up. When we did this the past couple of years, that was the feedback, is that, people wanted to take some time to take a good picture and groom their beard and make sure that they are competition ready. So you can sign up, and then you have up until 7 p.m. on October 23rd to send us the picture afterwards.
Cool. And where is the event going to be taking place at?
At Willie's Chicken Shack on 221 Duval Street, right in the center of the Fantasy Zone. So
Perfect.
Right across the street from where the Tiki Man Festival is going to be the following week.
There you go.
Home of the giant cock.
Yeah. Well, we'll look for the giant cock. Thank you, Gary, for pointing that out. But always need landmarks, for people at Fantasy Fest. Like that's going to narrow it down.
If you can't see the beards, it's because they're hidden behind the giant cocks.
Yeah. That's right. Well, buddy, listen, I really appreciate you joining us talking about this. We put a little video together for it. We've got it out there playing, and we've been playing it for the show the last couple of weeks. We've got commercials out there running for you, and we hope it's going to be a big turnout. And we're just proud, Tiki Man Radio is just proud to be a part of it. And thank you, Gary, for also being headlining this thing as well. So,
Hey, one more thing, Danny. I got the Captain Ron here on my show again tonight. That's how organized we are.
Yeah.
Today is his birthday.
I know.
Well, happy
I know.
birthday.
I meant to tell him happy birthday. He told me that in the email the other day.
We're going to take him out on the Zodiac tonight and do my show.
Yeah.
He's got applause and everything.
Yeah.
We're going to take him out on Captain Brad's Zodiac tonight, and we're going to show him a damn good time for his birthday live on Tiki Man Radio.
Oh, that's going to be great. That's great. And then, of course, that's the Key West show coming up at 8 p.m. tonight with the Sound Man from Hell and Captain Ron.
And that's also where we're going to announce the winners of the online competition on October 30th.
Okay, cool.
Fantastic.
Awesome.
And, the Key West show on Tiki Man Radio.
There you
what
go.
Could possibly go wrong?
There you go. There you go. That's perfect. Well, buddy, we're going to let you fly and let you guys get back to it. Thank you so much. And a great thing you're doing with that charity as well. It's always cool to have fun and get people to have lots of fun, especially in Key West. But when you're doing it for a good cause, it also makes it worthwhile as well. So thanks for everything you guys are doing, man.
And thank you for the birthday wishes. I'm just turning 40, so I'll be playing that Jimmy Buffett song all day, probably.
All right, we're going to let you fly, man. Thanks a lot, man. We appreciate it. We'll talk to you soon.
Hey, thank you, Tiki Man.
All right, thank you, guys.
Bye, Danny. Bye, Heather. Bye.
Are you looking for signs for your backyard oasis? Maybe for your tiki bar, or maybe you just want a pink flamingo in your yard. Well, let me tell you about Cammie's Grammys. That's what they do. Cammie's Grammys is just a beachy flamingo-loving girl from Wisconsin who's landlocked in Missouri and crazy about signs. Go over to TikiManRadio.com and click on the Cammie's Grammys logo and reach out to her. They custom fit signs to your order, made right here in the USA. That's Cammie's Grammys. Everybody needs a pink flamingo in their yard. Are you looking to buy some property down in the Keys? Do you have your little piece of paradise that needs a little bit of work on it? Well, reach out to Mark with Keys Custom Construction Remodeling today. He is your hookup for all of Monroe County. He knows how to navigate all those permits down there, which is crazy, and he will get it done. That's Mark with Keys Custom Construction Remodeling, your hookup for the Florida Keys. Are you looking to take your music and your show to the next level? Alan Jax Bowers and Mudcut Studios, your full-service production facility, providing professional drum and percussion tracks in-house or remote, as well as full production, mixing, and mastering with world-class studio musicians available. Jax is also available for performances and touring. With over 30 years experience as a musician and 20 years experience producing, Alan Jax Bowers will take your show or your music to the next level. Reach out to Jax today at alanjaxbowers.com. Jax has worked with the best in the business all over the world, and he can bring that talent to your music and your show. So stop getting frustrated and stop worrying about it. Reach out to alanjaxbowers.com and step into the big show. You know, the difference between being a professional and being an amateur is the people you surround yourself with. And Alan Jax Bowers only surrounds himself with the best of the best all over the world. Go over to TikiManRadio.com and click on the banner, Alan Jax Bowers and Mudcut Studios. Reach out to him today and make sure you tell him that the Tiki Man sent you. Take your music to the next level. Stop worrying about it.
Hi, this is Kelly, the concierge girl here in Key West.
And I'm Keith.
And we specialize in A to Z concierge services. Think of us as your personal assistant and friend in the Florida Keys. From champagne and grocery delivery to extravagant lifestyle setup, we offer everything from baby rentals like cribs and strollers to luxury beach setups to make your day at the beach more relaxing. We specialize in water excursions, itinerary planning, small event planning, and small wedding coordinating. Celebrating a milestone? Call us to do your setup and decorating and deliver your gifts to make your day an unforgettable memory.
All of our partners are exclusively handpicked by Kelly and myself to make sure you only get the best of the best. We service visitors as well as locals. Tune into our podcast, The Local Side of Key West, to learn more about how to do Key West like a local.
You can find us online at theconciergegirl.com or on Instagram at Kelly the Concierge Girl. Listen to the podcast on Apple, Spotify, or wherever you listen to your favorite podcasts. We are your one-stop shop. Relax, we'll do the rest.
That's Kelly, the concierge girl, Tiki Man Radio's personal assistant in Key West. Reach out to her at 301-997-4636. That's 301-997-4636. And make your trip to Key West extra special. Relax, she'll do the rest.
If I could see my way down the A1A, if I could feel the summer wind, there is a place where the salty air and the sea breeze hit your face, where we can hide away and be left without a trace. If I can dream and leave the world behind, if I can be in a Key West state of mind, deliver me a slice of southernmost paradise, you and me away from home. For I have found where the red sun says goodnight to the USA, where the sailboats and the fishermen come to play, stare at the sun until I'm blind. I could drift off to a Key West state of mind. The ocean whispered like she knew. Naked sky turned royal blue.
times. Little slice of heaven, straight from the vine. Every sip is taking you to paradise. Gotta get me some of that reggae wine. It's a party in a bottle. Reggae wine. Party in a bottle. Reggae it's a party in a bottle.
Paradise is just a sip away with reggae wine.
Reggae wine, yeah.
Take me to Savannah or Louisiana, or put me on a boat to Havana, someplace where it's safe and warm. No chance of a winter storm. Just don't take me north of the palm tree line. I've traveled to the east, traveled to the west. When I'm southbound, it's still the best. No need for that other direction. I finally made the disconnection. Now you won't find me north of the palm tree line. Up there where the temps are low, ain't no place I wanna go. Now I can give you several reasons why I never miss the seasons. If you're on vacation, need a destination, turn to the lower half of the nation. Look south and pick your spot. Play it cool when the nights are hot. And get away from north of the palm tree line. Up there where the temps are low, yeah, it ain't no place where I wanna go. Now I can't give you several reasons why I never miss the seasons. If you've got a boat, she's ready for the water. Steer her south where the girls are hotter. Chart a course, then set sail all the way to Fort Lauderdale. Just don't steer her north of the palm tree line. Up there where the temps are low, yeah, it ain't no place where I wanna go. Now I can't give you several reasons why I never miss the seasons. If you're feeling lazy, everything is hazy. The winter months are driving you crazy. Jump up and pack your case. Take it down to a sunny place. Take a break from north of the palm tree line. I travel to the east, travel to the west. When I'm southbound, it's still the best. No need for that other direction. I finally made the disconnection. Now you won't find me north. Oh no, you won't find me north. I said you won't find me north of the
Palm tree line.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's my favorite song, Bill Crawley did.
Mr. Bill Crawley.
Love that.
He will be playing on Thursday as well. And, listen, Bill Crawley is a rock star. Okay? I remember when he first played at the,
I do too,
I think it may have
like
been
it
the
was yesterday.
second year.
It was the second year.
And we were at the Tiki House.
Maybe, no, it was the first year.
You know what? That's
It
right.
was. He's been with us every year.
You're
It
right
was
about
the
that.
First year.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, he's been a part of every one of them since then, and man, he's just, I just know there's going to be a day where I'm going to get a message back that says, "Hi, this is Bill's manager. Bill's busy right now, making money."
Hey, real quick, I got a couple more shout-outs.
Absolutely.
Of course, Fred Questcar's out there.
Good morning.
Good morning, Freddie.
And by the way,
Looking
it's
forward to seeing you down there.
It's a manatee, not a walrus.
That's right.
I love you, Fred.
I'm glad you like my walrus.
But it's a manatee.
But it's a manatee.
And also, good morning to Kathy Ledbetter.
Hey, the beautiful,
morning.
beautiful, talented Kathy Ledbetter. She's got them hips.
Yeah, Danny loves your hips, Kathy.
Knows how to.
I've
seen them hips dance in Jamaica. I've seen them dance in Mexico and Key West.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Good morning to you, sweetheart. Hope you're doing wonderful.
Good morning to Darby also.
Yeah.
Good morning to
Can't forget about Darby.
Hell no.
Forget about Darby.
Yeah, can't wait to see those guys. Yeah, they surprised us. Come down to Panama City, and
That's right. Well, they live there now.
they do live there now, and so does B-Dog and Lou when they're there.
Yeah.
You know, they hadn't even moved in yet. Hadn't got the welcome mat out till they showed up, and we're here.
We don't go anywhere. We're not invited, by the way.
Man, you moved to the beach? All right, can we come down this weekend? He's like, well, we're still unloading the truck.
You know, you make me sound like such a mooch.
He's got to pick on somebody.
No, I'm just calling it like it is, man. I mean, you know, we go to Panama City, we have to sleep in the Roach Hotel.
He just calls me a mooch.
Hey, B-Dog, just call me Bernie.
Yeah, just call you Bernie.
Call him Bernie.
Yeah. So,
she's in Texas, by the way.
Who?
Kathy. She's
Oh,
in
is she?
Texas.
Are you in Texas?
She's in
Kathy?
Texas, she says.
What's she doing in Texas? Well, I guess ain't none of our business, but
Ain't none of our business.
ain't none of our business. So yeah, you need to say something because you know your relatives are like, you know, you don't ever say anything.
I said no.
All right, that's enough of that then.
Call me Bernie.
But pretty cool having Captain Ron on. Pretty cool event they got going on. And very good charity. I always love it when we're involved with something that has a great charity where people are raising some money for people, and especially for those kids. I love it when we're doing something with kids. So, very cool. Who else is out there?
Well, I don't know what this is in reference to, but Verona goes, cuckoo, ka-choo.
Okay.
I don't know. That's what Verona said.
Well, she's warm. She's warm and toasty this morning.
Yeah, toasty for sure.
She'd be like, "Did I text that out loud?"
And also, Darby's out on the boat.
Oh, cool.
And Kathy wants to send a shout out to her son who turns 32 today.
All right. Happy birthday.
Is that an ocean boat or a freshwater boat? Is he on a lake or is he out in the big sea called the Mexican Riviera?
That's a lot of questions, man.
You always say I think too much.
Yeah, you think too much.
That's why he doesn't say much, because he's always thinking.
He's always thinking. By the time he goes through the process in his head, we've already moved on.
And by the way, that'd be Nicholas Ledbetter. Make sure we got his name in there, yes.
Well, happy birthday to Nicholas. We're not going to stop the show and sing happy birthday to you, but happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday.
Again, another stab.
It's not a stab. It's not a stab.
Stop the show, sing happy birthday to people.
Well, that's because Lou does such a good job.
Happy birthday.
Oh, yeah.
We need to come up with a sound bite. You know, there's a lot of funny birthday things out there we could play.
Well, there is.
But
some people like to have Lou sing to them.
I know. It's y'all's thing. It's y'all's thing.
It is their thing. Lou does a good job. She actually has a good voice.
Yes, she does. Yes, she does. So yeah, that event is coming up here in a couple of weeks, 20 days, I believe is what he said. And so the cool thing is, and that's what I was trying to get at, is you don't have to be in Key West to participate. And remember, all that money goes to help those kids out. So if you want to participate, you can. But yeah, it was a pretty interesting week. I was out of town in Nashville for a couple days. Pretty busy week, really. Got home late during Tropical Country. They were doing their show. And no Tropical Country coming up this Wednesday.
Yeah, no show this week.
You're going to be off for a week.
On vacation.
On vacation.
Everybody else takes a week off to go on vacation, so we all
Going
do.
to a wedding.
Go see my brand new grandson.
Going to a wedding.
That's right.
Send our condolences to your daughter. And,
She didn't learn the first time, so she's trying,
well, there you go.
She's trying it again.
Well, we told your other daughter, I'm like, don't worry, it's just your first wedding. It'll be okay. All right, you'll be
That's
okay.
right.
Everybody's got one or two, don't worry about it. Chip Larice, she married the mastermind over here, and that's it.
right.
That's all she needed.
That's all.
But she came down the aisle to a song called Number 2.
Number
Yes,
2.
I remember you
Number
played
2,
it for us
right.
out at the Tiki Bar.
Yeah.
I need to look up that song
She
you
is
want me to
my
look at.
number 2, and she's actually my number 1, but
That's a good comeback.
she's the second lady I married, and so there's a real good song out there called Number 2.
Number 2. Mm-hmm. I don't know if we got
What,
that or not.
what do they got for number 3, 4, and 5?
Yeah. Not gonna go there.
Not gonna go there. Moving right along.
Hey,
Well, that would
sometimes
be in
third
our
time
category.
is the charm.
Yeah.
That would be like our category. We would be third time free.
Yep.
Let's see here. Where is the... Man, we got so much stuff in here. I'm going to go in here and clean all this stuff up.
Well, you need to do that this week then.
You had the Lysol out. You should have done it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Hey, did you catch the Pretty Party with Key West Local Lux Friday night?
I thought it was really cool. The Tiki Man
Yeah. Has my own jewelry.
charms. Yeah. The Tiki Man charms. They were really pretty.
Yeah.
Barb does a great job with the Pretty Party. I don't know what to say about that. I know my girlfriends really love a lot of jewelry, and they get it. And I'm kind of one of those weirdos. I'm kind of more of a naturalist, but she does have some great things, and I'm actually looking forward to going to her store. And I'm more like earrings and bracelets kind of thing, and
It looks like a high-end store.
it's very nice. It's very nice.
Well, here, let me show you it. Key West Local Lux boasts the largest selection of handmade, one-of-a-kind jewelry, as well as pearls in the Keys, and the real thing at the best price. Now that's nice. It's the most exotic selection, too. That's Key West Local Lux, located at 515 Fleming Street in beautiful Key West, Florida. Stop by the store and say hi to Barb, who's the owner. If you're not down in the Keys, make sure you tune in for the Pretty Party every Thursday at 6 p.m. live on Facebook. That's Key West Local Lux, down in the Keys. If you're coming down to Key West, you might as well look pretty. Stop by the store and say hi to Barb. Tell them the Tiki Man sent you. Key West Local Lux, 515 Fleming Street, Key West, Florida. Proud sponsor of Tiki Man Radio. That's right. Proud sponsor
And
of Tiki Man Radio.
she does a great. I've got a few pieces from Barb, thanks to my good friend, the ambassador, who gave it. And I wear those when we, a lot. But yeah.
There's a nice picture of her as well, because she doesn't have a nose ring or a lip piercing or a tongue stud.
She's a beautiful girl,
Yeah.
and she
Great
A tongue stud.
a tongue stud.
Well, what is that? What are they?
Those posts are where they put them on. They pierce their tongue.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I think
Get
you're right.
out, man. Get out.
Get out, man.
Yeah, tongue stud.
Whatever.
Yeah.
I couldn't come up with it. I don't know what it's called.
Yeah, I don't know either. I mean, some of those, some of those girls, like you said, got them in their noses, their eyelids, their cheeks. Yeah, and they're everywhere else too. So
It's like they went to the tackle shop,
Yeah.
and just stuck hooks in them, and took the little shiny stuff off.
Well, we played you a song by Marty Nickel last week on that. Yeah.
Tackle box girl.
Tackle box girl. Oh,
That's
that's
pretty
right.
fun. It's pretty
that's how it
funny.
came out.
It was perfect for what you were talking about.
Yeah.
Let's see here. I wanted to, so we've got the showcase. Man, we are counting down the days.
Your plans for the biggest event in Key West, the Tiki Man Radio Songwriters Showcase Key West bound, 7th year, baby. November the 2nd through the 4th in beautiful Key West at Dirty Harry's right off of Duval Street. Why would you go anywhere else but Key West that time of year? The weather's beautiful. We got 3 days full of jam-packed music with 30-plus musicians and artists, food, drink specials, happy hour acts, and, of course, the SAC Awards. That's the 7th annual Tiki Man Radio Songwriters Showcase Key West bound Bound, November the 2nd through the 4th. Make your plans and come back to Key West. Why would you go anywhere else? Sponsorship opportunities are now available. Reach out to me at tikimanradio@gmail.com and get on board. Let's go to Key West and have some fun. The 7th annual Tiki Man Radio Songwriters Showcase Key West Bound, November the 2nd through the 4th. Make your plans and come back to Key West. Why would you go anywhere else? That's right. Why would you go anywhere else, for goodness sakes?
Well,
the weather's going to be perfect.
Of course it is. It's always beautiful.
It'll be after hurricane season?
Yes.
Yeah. November the 2nd through the 4th. Beautiful Key West. It's hard for me to believe that this is our 7th year of doing that. I mean, that's just amazing to me.
It is amazing to me, too. I can't believe I've been with you all these times.
I know. I know, me either.
We haven't killed each other yet.
I know. It's come close a couple of times.
It's come close.
Larice and I will be there after 30 years.
Wow.
I know. It'll be your anniversary down there. Yeah.
Oh, speaking of anniversaries, I believe Kat and that guy had their 10th anniversary.
They did.
Yeah,
they did. Happy anniversary to you guys.
Happy anniversary, you guys.
Any woman that can stay with him for 10 years, I mean, come on.
Congratulations.
Yeah, congratulations. You should get an award for that.
That's right. That's right.
Here's our Friday lineup, November the 3rd. Shanty Hounds, B-Man and Michelle, Joey Wood, Harold Booth, Bill Crawley, and Freddie Questguard. And then, of course, brought to you by Key West Local Lux that night as the Trop Rock Junkies. That's the happy hour act, and the whole day is brought to you by GTS Charters. And I've got a little, I've updated the video that we're going to play here at noon that includes GTS Outfitters.
Nice.
So that's very cool. And that's upstairs at Hurricane Hole. So if you're going to be over that way, if you're going to take a charter out, make sure you go by the store there and take good care of those people. Let's see here. And then, of course, Saturday, Tiki Tom Starkey, Freddie Questguard, Roger Bartlett, Emily Randall, Marty Nickel, Dave McKinney.
So excited about that.
Yeah. Now, every day we start at 11 o'clock, okay?
That's
and
right.
we go till 6. So the happy hour that night is, of course, Tim Campbell and the Tropical Attitude Bands from 4 to 6. And from 3 to 4, we're going to have the 4th annual SAC Awards, sponsored by Tiki Man Radio. The whole day is sponsored by Reggae Wines. And the happy hour act is brought to you by our good friend, Cammy's Grammys. We're looking forward to seeing her and her crazy sister down there. And that's going to be fantastic. Let's see here. And then we got the brand new event that, we do something different every year. And this year it's going to be the Ready Room at the Loft. 3 different after-hours acts, if you will. Thursday, the Trop Rock All-Stars of MFG Records is going to be there. And it looks like $10 cover charge at the door. Manalo is selling his tickets there at manalomusic.com/tickets. And he's going to be there Friday. And these are all from 8 to 10. And then Danny Rosado and Boomer Blake. We haven't seen Danny since he came to the summer party.
That's right. I know.
Last year.
It's going to be great to see him again.
And you can message Boomer for ticket information as well. And this is all to support the artists. The artists get to keep all this money. We have nothing to do with it other than the fact that it is a sanctioned Tiki Man Radio event. Tiki Man Radio presents evening music event series. So what that really means is you can't bring in any other radio stations.
Well, jumping here in the chat.
Yep.
The Tropical Attitude says can't wait.
Can't wait.
No, I can't wait either.
Isn't that great? Oh, look at that. Huh.
Yeah, those guys are, Tim Campbell's just, we were joking last year, and I think everybody thought I was serious. And I was serious for a minute, okay? I really was serious for a minute. I was really trying to get those T-shirts that said, if you don't like Tim Campbell, you're an asshole. Okay?
No, I know. That was serious. Because,
But we just couldn't pull it off, But that don't mean we won't, someday or whatever, But we need to sell them here in the chocolate bar or something,
I think the front should be like a tuxedo, and the back have that saying on it.
Yeah. If you don't like Tim Campbell, you're an asshole. I could at least get us a couple of them made up or something like that. Yeah, I could do that.
Jeez.
Yeah, he's a great friend of ours. So
he's got to be.
Tim is awesome.
He is fantastic. Fantastic.
Tim is awesome.
Let's see here. So we can't talk about anything on Tropical Country because you won't be here. Bill Crawley is sending me a message. Let's see what he's got. Thanks for playing the tune, and thanks for the kind words. Absolutely, brother. Absolutely.
I will tell you that since we're not having a show this week, I believe it is the following week we will have an in-studio guest. Derek James will be in studio.
All right.
Derek James. Now, who is Derek James?
He is a coastal country artist, originally from California, now calls Nashville home. I played his music, several of his songs and everything on our show, and we reached out, and he's excited to come and do an artist spotlight and spend some time with us.
Oh, cool.
Do you know what part of California he's from?
No, I didn't ask.
It's a big state.
I guess we'll find that out during the interview.
Well, that's cool.
You have to listen.
I know. Maybe I'll be here so that I can kind of like
come by and support.
About moving on.
Moving on. That was a great TV show. Moving on.
Moving on up. Oh.
No. Moving on came prior to that.
Moving on up to the west side.
It was a truck driving. Yeah. Moving on. Back in the day. So now, are you guys going to be here for the Halloween party?
I think so.
We're not.
Isn't that next weekend?
It's next weekend.
Oh, next weekend.
Yes. Oh, you're not going to be here.
You're not going to be here then.
No, didn't think of that.
No, some good barbecue.
You're going to miss out.
Yep.
Well, I know.
Don't worry about it. We'll eat all the food for you. Don't worry about it.
We're going to wear some crazy costumes.
I only get back up there to see my kids, once a year.
Yeah.
So, sometimes twice, but I gotta go see my family.
Class, what are you going to be this year for our Halloween soiree?
Surprise.
Surprise.
He was this guy last year.
Yeah, that's right. You did a great job on that.
But this year, I'm not kind of going that direction. I'm kind of going to be patriotic.
All right.
Oh, okay. Well, cool.
Sounds good.
All
I know
right.
what the Tiki Man's going to be. I'm not telling what I'm going to be, but it's going to be funny.
Yeah, it's going to be a surprise.
Hopefully it doesn't include tequila.
No, I can't do any of that anymore.
Yeah.
So
we really
sadly.
appreciate the Goldens moving it up a week. That way we can.
Well, because the next week.
So you're the reason I can't be there, really?
Nope. No, you planned this.
That's right.
Oh, you got to
right.
get up to all that's going to be fun seeing everybody up that way.
Well, a lot of people wouldn't be here. The people that's going down to Key West. So.
We got to ask the Tiki Man question real quick.
Oh, wait a minute. Here, let's see if I still got that in there. Here we go.
Sorry about that, Patty. Patty says, Tiki Man, who made your shirt, or where did you buy it?
Oh, I can't tell you that. I'm working out a sponsorship deal with that, but it does have
have the awesome Tiki Mans on it.
It does have one of our logos on the front and the back that we use for the the Escape to Paradise.
That's right. It is.
But yeah, thank you. I was feeling kind of sexy when I got up this morning, but I actually ordered me 2 or 3 shirts, but this one is really kind of cool.
Yeah.
If I get the microphone out of it. There we go. Yeah. So. It's kind of flashy.
It's very flashy, but it's so you. It's so you.
It is so me.
It is.
Not everybody can do this. Let's see here. Is that the only question?
So far, yeah. That's
Okay.
the only question.
Well, we do have time for Ask the Tiki Man if you have some questions. Be a thoughtful question.
And Bobby McQueen said, that is a cool shirt.
Thanks, brother. I appreciate it. I'm not as cool as Bobby McQueen, the island truck driver, but
He's pretty cool.
he's pretty cool. Here we go. I was trying to find, talking about the Goldens. We have their alluring getaway.
That's right.
Yeah.
you looking to get away to your secret paradise? Are you looking to come to Chattanooga? You've heard me talk about the beautiful city that I grew up in and the surrounding area here in Harrison Bay. Well, Golden's Alluring Getaway is your secret hideaway. Just a mile and a half from the Tiki Bar, and our good friends the Goldens will take good care of you. It's safe, it's secure, and it's Tiki Man approved. When you use the code word Tiki Man, you get 20% off. Go over to TikiManRadio.com and click on the link for Golden's Alluring Getaway and schedule your secret getaway right here in Harrison Bay. That's Golden's Alluring Getaway. Tell them the Tiki Man sent you.
Christy went to school back in Northampton. Her parents worked hard to pay for her college fund, but she's a free spirit looking for love and a little fun. Now she's happy tending bar at the end of US 1. Jake stands on the corner, he's been there for years. Down and out he begs for change, but don't shed a tear. Passing tourists get a laugh as they drop a dollar you can't hear. Did you see his sign that said, well, I really want a beer? There's a town way down at the end of US 1. It's home to lost souls and a few just on the run. Free spirits, old hippies, and people are looking for fun. Well, that's where you'll find me at the end of US 1. Lexus from the tax man, he's on the run. Now he drives a pink cab at the end of US 1. And there's a town way down at the end of US 1. It's home to lost souls and a few that just on the run. Spirits, old hippies, and people looking for fun. Well, that's where you'll find me at the end of US 1. Guitar, I don't know his name. Got a dog with sunglasses and a hat, they both look the same. He sings out of tune for tips, it's part of the game. Just another lost soul for the end of US 1 to claim. There's a town way down at the end of US 1. It's home to lost souls and a few just on the run. Free spirits, old
of you is one. Of you is one. Thank you.
And now, Tiki Man Radio is proud to present the JBL Legends Travel Moment with Joe Leo. Take it away, Joe.
Good morning, everybody. It's Joe Leo with the JBL Travel Group with this week's Travel Minute. And I'm really happy today because this is episode number 50. We've done 50 of these. And it's great to be part of the Tiki Man family and to be able to do this every week and bring you different tips and techniques. So happy 50th episode to us. Anyway, this week I want to talk about something that I didn't know about. I was coming back from Italy, and when I got to the airport and we get to the customs counter, the line was in and out. You know, those ropes that they have like you're on a ride at Disneyland. And I had say probably 200 people on that line. And over on the left-hand side, I noticed another line that had maybe like 3 people on it. And there was a sign that said Mobile Passport Control. I didn't know what that was. So when we got home, I did a little research on it. And then coincidentally, last week in our travel agent newsletter, this whole thing came out about this new process called Mobile Passport Control. So I wish I would have known about it because we were on that line for over an hour. And if it wasn't for a lady on the other line coming over and saying, are there any U.S. citizens here? And I said, yeah. She goes, follow me. And she took us over to that line and we went through, you know, the customs procedure and we were out in a couple of minutes. Otherwise, we would have still been on that line for another hour, maybe hour and a half. It was a long line, trust me. But anyway, so Mobile Passport Control was developed by the Custom Border Patrol. And basically, I have it in my phone here as an app. It's a free app that you download on your phone. It looks like this, if you can see that. It's MPC, Mobile Passport Control. And on this app, when you're taking when you're traveling and you're coming back out of the country, you're going to put all that information in here. So you're going to put in the your passport information. You're going to fill out your customs declarations, all your backup documentation, whatever else it is you need, and it's going to transmit that information to the Border Patrol. In return, you're going to get an encrypted QR code that contains all the information. Now, in past episodes, you've heard me talk about the TSA pre-approval and clear and those kinds of things. And those are good when you're leaving the country because you go through the inspection and you're putting your bag on the radar and you got to walk through those magnetic things. If you're TSA pre-approved or clear, you don't have to take your shoes off. You don't have to take your bag out. That doesn't work on the other side. On the other side, you have to go through the inspection process. However, this new app, what it's going to do is when you get back into the country to avoid those long lines, what you're going to do is you're going to look for the Mobile Passport Control line at Customs, get on that line, show them the QR code that they sent you along with your passport, and you're going to get through Customs very quickly. So it's something everybody needs to know about, and obviously not a lot of people do know because that line, like I said, had 3 or 4 people on it, and the other line had a couple of hundred. So to find out more about it, go to cbp.gov/travel or just Google Mobile Passport Control, and all the information will be there. It'll tell you about all the all the things that are involved and why it's good, why it's not, that kind of thing. So whatever, but go to mpb.gov and take a look at that and get it for your phone if you're traveling out of the country. Anyway, this is Joe Leo, this week's Travel Minute from the JBL Travel Group. Talk to you soon, and happy 50th episode.
Thanks, Joe. Always travel with someone you trust. JBL Legends Travel and Joe Leo. Reach out to him at 732-831-5200. The official travel company of Tiki Man Radio. This hour of the show is brought to you by JBL Legends Travel, who is always one phone call away from anywhere. They're also a sponsor for Tropical Country with B-Dog and Lou on Wednesday nights between 7 and 9. JBL Legends Travel, always travel with somebody you can trust. They're one phone call away from anywhere. Reach out to them at 732-831-5200. MFG Records Tropical Division is the live cam for B-Dog and Lou every Wednesday between 7 and 9, streaming live on the YouTube. MFG Records, that stands for Music for Grown-Ups. They work with each individual artist to take them to the next level. Reach out to Beth Travers and Dave Sines today and take your music to the next level. MFG Records, Tropical. Goaltending services, our good friends Gypsy Travels will take you out to the sandbars of the Florida Keys. It's time to get off the bar stools and get on another bar, a sandbar, with Gypsy Travels and GTS Charters. And now with Goaltending Services Outfitters, you can get the equipment you need, you can get the apparel you need, grab you some drinks and some souvenirs. That's Goaltending Services, the elite place to be if you're going to a sandbar or being on the water in the Florida Keys. Reach out to them today. Goaltending Services. Tell them the Tiki Man sent you. Make sure you visit the newly opened Goaltending Outfitters upstairs from the Hurricane Hole Restaurant at the dock. GTS Charters and Goaltending Outfitters. There's no better place to be in the Florida Keys.
Weather's not cooperating, the skies are always gray. The traffic's running stop and go and backed up every day. Frantic people everywhere, going nowhere fast. Focusing on all the things that were never meant to last. Work just seems to pile a little higher every day. The corporate bosses never care what the worker has to say. That list of things to do is in no danger of getting done. Time to unplug yourself and have a little fun. What you need is a tropical vacation. Take a trip down to a slower latitude. A little occupational evasion. Take off your coat and tie. Kick off your shoes. Soon you will see my infinite wisdom. That a walk on the beach can cure most of your symptoms. And just an ordinary day down here in paradise can make a difference in your life. Infinite wisdom. That a walk on the beach can cure most of your symptoms. And just an ordinary day down here in paradise can make a difference in your life. make a difference in your life.
Tropical Vacation, Kelly McGuire.
Great song.
Great song. I like that song. But, man. So mobile, every time I listen to JBL Legends Travel, Joe Leo.
I learned something new,
I learned
too.
something
I
new.
just downloaded that app because you were, saying listen to this, and
Yeah.
I was like, oh my gosh, that's what we've been needing.
Yeah,
so I downloaded that app. Yeah.
One thing that he did say is that it uploads, I guess, and he said to the Border Patrol. Now,
Right.
QR code. They scan the QR code.
Border Patrol or Customs?
Well,
They're not the same.
right, but I guess customs.
So,
I would say
and
customs.
it's just another time that Joe's going to say, "You're right. He was listening."
Yeah, it was probably.
I don't think
probably
it's a
meant
Border
customs.
Patrol. I don't think. I
Customs.
think it's Customs.
I think it's customs getting back into the country in
Yeah.
the airport. You don't go through Border Patrol.
I
you
know,
go
but
through
he did
customs.
say Border Patrol.
Well, he didn't mean to. I'm sure.
Well,
I like your Pebble Beach shirt, by the way.
it's my golf shirt. This is my golf hat.
My daddy.
Yeah.
See this.
Yeah, St.
Quick,
Andrews.
St. Andrews.
My daddy
yeah.
has golfed on both of those places.
Really?
Sure enough.
Well, I went to school right off Pebble Beach in Monterey.
All right, squirrels.
All right.
Let's see here. But anyway, so when we came back from Mexico or Jamaica, the TSA thing doesn't work.
Right.
They don't
because
give
that's
two
just
shits
that's
about that.
just domestic, right?
Doesn't help coming back.
Right. So this is helpful.
This is
coming
very
back from
helpful. Coming back
Dominican
from
Republic or
yeah.
any other country we come back from. So,
But it ain't going to shorten that walk at Atlanta Airport.
Yeah,
No,
Atlanta Airport
no, it
sucks.
won't shorten that walk.
I mean, it
sucks.
You walk and you walk and you walk and you walk, and you have to have your luggage with you at that time. And
Absolutely.
it just is forever. And I know you're passing underneath the runway.
Yeah, you're coming in from one side of the airport, and you're
Right.
literally walking underneath the airport all the way.
All the way.
Yeah.
Yes, you are.
I mean, it's got to be a mile.
I would think so.
Yeah. Maybe longer. I don't know.
Yeah.
It seems longer because you're tired and you got your luggage. It seems longer.
Yeah, they need to put those escalators that don't go up; they just go sideways.
Well, we need the damn trams. Where's the tram at? That's in the rest of the airport. I know they got them.
Oh, you mean the train? Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Get on that, and boom, we're there.
Yeah, and the hallways really are not wide enough to have all those people cruising through, and then having a bunch of go-karts, hauling people by you.
Yeah.
I think people would get hit.
Oh, good morning to Ed Kubiak.
Hey.
He just started listening.
He got home from church.
That's right. Him and Felicia. Oh, and I needed to say, I forgot an anniversary.
Oh, okay.
Ed and Pat just had their 38th wedding anniversary.
That's right.
Oh, wow.
Happy anniversary.
Yeah. Happy anniversary to
They're
you guys.
listening, driving home from New York.
Oh.
Sending Beach Buddha a message right now.
And let's see who else we got out here. Gene Henders chimed in this
Morning.
morning.
Hey, Gene.
Yeah,
Morning, brother.
he's popped in. Callie McCool, he's on there.
Hey, Callie.
Hey, hi.
And let's see. So, do we have a student crew this Tuesday, or are they on their vacation?
No, they're back.
They're back this Tuesday.
They are back because last week was fall break for them.
Okay.
And so they'll be back this Tuesday. And
Awesome.
we should be announcing Jin Shin's show in the next couple of weeks of what we're going to call it. And it's definitely going to be on Thursday. And it'll probably be midday, kind of like what she did before.
That's really
So,
great.
yeah, pretty
Jen
excited
Shin
about
is
that.
a great DJ.
Yes, she is.
She's fantastic.
She is fantastic. So looking forward to that. And so this how long they been doing this bluegrass festival down there? Do you know?
For many, many years. I know, Golden Girl, if you're still listening, give me a shout of how many years they've been doing it. But I know she's been to just about all of them except for one year it rained out.
All the T-shirts said 16.
Yeah,
Because I believe they said it was their Sweet 16. So.
Oh, okay. 16th year.
Yeah.
Wow.
So they've been doing it a long time, and hopefully it just keeps on going. Because I really enjoy that.
There's a lot of there's a lot of things in Chattanooga. Brewfest, a lot of festivals in Key West that I don't get to go to. I was not impressed with Wine Over Water last year that we went to.
No, I think Wine Over Water has kind of gone down from what it used to be. Yeah.
I mean, we showed up. Okay, it opened up like about 10 in the morning, right?
Yeah.
And we got there, at
10:01.
No, I think we were a little later. I think
Reese is like, you mean we get to drink wine all day? I'm there.
That's right.
But by the time we got there, and we're pretty good about getting to places as a group,
Sure.
They were completely out of food.
Yep.
And they were half out of wine, and you could get a White Claw.
Oh,
if you wanted
that was so disappointing.
That was
Wasn't it?
disappointing.
And I mean, we had to search out places to get a nibble. I think I had 2 little tiny things to stick in my mouth for $125 a person. I thought, wow.
Yeah, it's gone down. And then all the canned drinks they had, I was kind of turned off from
where's that. Because I know that Michelle picked a very good wine and got a case of it, and we have some at the house.
Right.
And for the life of me, I'm trying to remember. Somebody will text me the name. But anyway, it was a very good red wine, a dry red wine. But most of the tastings we had, all of the good stuff was gone by the time we got on the other side of the, because we were walking from one side of the bridge to the other side.
Right.
And by the time we got halfway, it was done.
Yeah. Yeah, and for that much money, and now it had been probably 10 years, I guess, maybe 8 years. I think me and Julie, my daughter, went one year, maybe 8-9 years ago or whatever, and back then, it was a huge event. For those of you that don't know what we're talking about, one of the festivals they have on the Walking Bridge downtown in Chattanooga is called Wine Over Water. And it raises a lot of money for Cornerstone, which is a foundation that takes care of all the older buildings and revitalizing like the choo-choo and all that good stuff down there. So a lot of that money goes to that. So it's really a charity event. But it used to be a really big deal. It used to start because I used to be a member of the Hunter Museum, and they have a private event in the basement of the Hunter Museum on Friday night. And that's really the big event. Yeah.
That's where they are this year.
Yeah, but you had to be a member, and at that time it's like $500 a year or something to be a member of the Hunter Museum. But anyway, then the next day you got pre-passes to be a part of it. It's all the money goes to Chattanooga and all that stuff. So but if you go into it last year, I was very disappointed, and I like a lot of things that stopped. At the pandemic in 2020, it took them a couple years to get going again. They really kind of that difference there has really brought that event down as far as I'm concerned. So I don't know. Michelle Myers, she was with us. Who all was with us? Was it just us?
It was Flaz and LaRusse, Michelle and Tim, me and you.
Yeah.
And of course, you had a Pete Sweeney's
we ran into Pete Sweeney.
Yeah.
Pete Sweeney. I said, I said, Pete Sweener.
Yeah.
Pete Sweener.
That was wonderful. It
was pretty fun.
Kind of it's not really a high society thing, but it's people are kind of dressed up and all that kind of stuff. And she's like, "There goes Pete Sweener."
Right. I saw it.
Damn, can't take you nowhere.
I was trying to get his attention because him and Heather had walked right by us, and I was like, "Hey, I know you, Pete Sweener."
When we got to the other side, they were already taking down some of the booths.
Did we arrive late or something?
I think about 2 hours.
Okay.
I would have thought that there was at least 4 hours worth of event that they would prepare for.
Now, generally, I never had food at that event. So that food that they had inside that table, or there was a tent or something.
Well, several of them.
Yeah. That was something new because they didn't used to have that, because you always kind of went to the event and it was from one side. It didn't matter which side you entered in, on the North Shore or the other side. You can enter on both sides. And then Dirty Nellie's was Irish pub we used to have downtown. years ago, and so we'd end up there.
Well, food kind of goes with it, because if you start drinking wine at 10 o'clock in the morning,
yeah,
I mean, somewhere along the line, you've got to have a bite here or there.
Well, it's really a tasting.
I tasting, okay, fine.
Yeah, but if you taste that many wines throughout the day, you've got to have a bite to eat for sure.
I mean, I think they figured that out, because
No,
they
we were
probably had
not late. We were 30 minutes at the most.
Okay, that's what somebody.
That's what Michelle Myers said.
And like Michelle will agree that there was a lot gone by then.
It certainly was.
Now, I was thinking they just had that. Is it this week? Did they just have it this weekend? Was it going on? It wasn't going on while y'all were doing the bluegrass.
I saw the advertisement for it, and I don't believe it's on the bridge this time. I do believe it's in the basement of the museum you were talking about. So they've cut it down. It's not. It's still called Wine Over Water, but I don't believe it's on the bridge.
I see.
I don't know.
Golden Girls chimed in and said she thought the Brewers Festival this year was the best one they ever had. And I think the Three Sisters Festival was the best one I've seen since I've been going with Claudia. So it was quite amazing.
I guess it's the Preserve, Chattanooga Preserve.
Chattanooga Preserve, yeah.
October the 7th. So that was yesterday.
Right.
Yep. So I guess they had it yesterday.
Yeah.
But does it say it's on the bridge, or does it say it's in the museum?
No, it was on the bridge.
Okay.
That explains why there wasn't any parking.
Yeah, I know. Parking was outrageous, trying to find it yesterday. But we were okay because we came early.
They had a what's called best sellers cellar, like a wine cellar, from 5 to 9 at the Hunter Museum.
Okay.
At the River Terrace. That's outside of the museum. It was $225 a person.
Right.
Yeah.
So
the bridge was $125 a person.
Yeah, it's same price then.
Yeah, and that was from 6 to 9 p.m. on the bridge. So you can pay the extra and get and be in the.
Yeah, but it's a completely different time than
it
before.
Was. Yeah,
because
it's unusual that they had it at the Three Sisters.
It was very early in compared to this year.
Yeah. Well.
I think it was unusual that they had it on the same day as the Three Sisters.
Yeah, that's
kind of a weird deal, but that's okay.
Yeah, I don't know why that is, but that would have. That's why you got trapped in a parking lot there.
Right. Mm-hmm. Thank God Claudia had her shotgun.
Claudia says it was an hour and a half they were waiting on you.
It was. It certainly was. And then we stood in the parking lot.
And then they wouldn't even sit with us after all that. I was like, damn, I'm glad I missed all that. Just stayed home and watched football.
Well, they had the dog, and they needed to sit on the grass and all that jazz.
I thought the Buckeyes, I thought they were going to get beat yesterday, but they pulled it out.
Yeah, they did.
Yep.
Now, do they play less games?
No.
Because it was like their fourth.
No, they don't play less
well, I see. That would be their fifth game. So they were 4-0 when they started. So I think everybody else is like 5-0 or whatever it is. It seemed like they'd played less games. I saw that.
Well, they've already had their bye week, so
I got
they had a bye week, so that's why they got less games in, because they had
they got
that week off already. So.
Okay. Tennessee was off yesterday as well.
Where is Ohio State ranked now?
Well, they were number 4, but Texas lost.
That's right.
So they should be moving up.
Now, who beat Texas yesterday? Do you remember? I'm remembering.
Oklahoma.
That's what I'm thinking. Oklahoma.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a shame.
Yeah.
Well, Georgia,
they're a big rival. Believe me, huge rival between those two schools.
Georgia's hanging on with a thread. They don't have the team they had last year.
No.
Well, they're still rated number 1.
Yeah, they are. But all right. Anyway, enough football, I guess. But
hey, y'all. This is Brooke Graham. If you're needing some me time, pour yourself a double rum and join us at Tiki Man Radio, your coastal Americana radio station.
The classifieds are spread across your coffee table. drawn around some ad, says boat for sale. She's a fisherman's dream and all you've ever talked about. But you take a swig, shake your head, and cross it out. Too much wishing and not enough fishing. Too many days saying maybe someday while the clock keeps ticking. You gotta say now every now and then, or you're gonna wind up, my friend, doing too much wishing and not enough fishing. On Dock B, that little boat sits in a slip. Sign's been up for a week or two, but no bites yet. Yeah, she needs a little work, but at this price, what a steal. But your wife says, honey, wait for a better deal. Back to too much wishing and not enough fishing. Too many days saying maybe someday while the clock keeps ticking. You gotta say now every now and then, or you'll wind up once again doing too much wishing and not enough fishing. Ever since the day we met, you've been talking about your big dream. Now all these years have come and gone, but still the same routine. Always not now, later on. If I could, man, I would. Excuses never end. Now that sign says sold and your story's getting old, 'cause there you go again, still wishing. Not enough nows, too many thens, too many whys and not enough whens, and too much wishing, but not enough fishing. So cast that line, reel one in, or your story just might end. But too much wishing and not enough fishing.
Too much wishing
and not enough fishing. That's right.
Did you share that picture of the catfish I caught with the golden girl so she could show?
I did. I thought maybe I forgot.
As
27-pound flathead.
As Mark Mulligan, it's good having him on the show last week. And, very cool. You know, it reminds me of an article I saw this week where it's talking about, you know, you've probably seen it. I see it circle around, you know, all the time, but people are talking about, so early retirement is 62
and a half.
62 and a half. And then
It's true. I don't understand it by myself, but
yeah,
it is.
And the average lifespan now is like 86, 85, something like that. And then so you subtract those two, so you only got like 20. So you work, you know, 50 some odd years, and then you only got 20 years to really enjoy it. So the idea is, of course, that you enjoy your time now, right? Don't work till you die, kind of thing.
That's right.
You know, so you gotta have a plan, man. You gotta have a plan.
Well, I have a pretty good plan. I had, you know, I put it all together a long time ago and got Larice into it, and we're okay.
That's right.
Yeah.
Hey, good morning to B-Man and Michelle, who just chimed in from the Beachy Shell Hideaway.
Good morning to you. I can't wait to get down there and try on my new hat that's probably coming in the mail. Just giving you an FYI there.
Like everything else comes in the mail to his house.
Well,
he's going to need a storage locker for a pod storage locker.
Yeah,
on his front lawn there.
I can hear him now saying out loud to Michelle. She's probably over on the couch watching TV, and he's saying, "Yeah, tell me about it."
I got too much crap.
I'm like the Key West post office around here between him and Gary.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Now, to be fair, mine only comes one time a year. Kind of like me.
That's true. That's true.
So,
oh, man.
Let's see here. All right. So, Beach Buddha.
Good morning to the Beach Buddha. He's chiming in.
We pulled the cocktail trophy. We built the cocktail trophy. Oh, God. All right. So, the cocktail trophy.
Aha.
I don't know if we want our logo on that. It's the four cocks.
Oh, no, that's funny. Yes, you want your logo on that. Why not? It is Key West. Just go with it.
Wow.
Just
Key
go
West
with
is
it.
different, buddy. I'm just telling you right now.
Hey, that's a great trophy.
It is a great trophy. I'm just messing with them. I'm
Just
still listening.
put your logo on it and be proud.
Very proud. Very proud to associate with everybody down in Key West. I understand the lifestyle, and I was listening to. I got so much out of those videos of Jimmy Buffett in those videos talking to his daughter. His daughter's producing those videos, and he was telling all these backstories and stuff. And he was talking about Key West, and he said that's why I liked it. It was so free and easy, and
it is.
They were talking about, of course, it's not politically correct, I guess, but one of the stories, a girl going crazy on Caroline Street.
Right. Who was actually a transvestite.
It was really a transvestite that came into the.
And that's okay.
Yeah, that came into the. What is the name of that bar?
The chart room?
Yeah, the chart room. Came into the chart room. And there were some people in there that wasn't familiar with all this, and she looked very beautiful.
Nice.
They just ran with it, right?
Yeah.
They just let it go. But he says when he's telling the story, he's not like there been a lot of transvestites down there. There were Cubans and Europeans, Americans, sailors, and shrimp boat captains, and that was what the lure of Key West was
I think
back in the
it's
70s.
wonderful.
Oh, look, there's another Ask Tiki Man question.
Oh, right.
Oh, okay.
And it says, what do you find interesting about a cemetery in Key West?
Oh, gosh. Wow.
Oh, okay. That's a good question.
It is.
Yeah, why in the hell you want to go walking around in a cemetery? Well, first of all, there's a lot of history there. It is the highest point of the island. You can't really tell it, but it is the highest point of the island because the original Key West cemetery was washed away.
That's right.
And, so they moved everything up to the highest point of Key West. But for me, early in the morning time, I have a particular bench that I sit on.
A what?
A bench.
Oh, bench.
I thought he said the other word.
Well, I even slowed down for you people in the back row. Bench.
I have sat on that bench with him, drinking coffee in the morning.
Why would I say I was sitting on a
I don't know.
It did sound like it, and B-Dog and I
All
were
right,
kind
so
of like...
let's go back again.
All right, no, I understand.
Pronunciate.
I slowed down.
All right.
I have a particular bench that I sit on. And anyway, it's about center point of the cemetery. And early in the morning, you can hear that island come alive.
Yes.
Setting.
Awesome.
You can hear the worker unloading his tools off a truck, or you can hear the roosters, or you can hear the beer truck being unloaded down at the bars, or the roosters and all this stuff, and it's, to me, it's the most peaceful time when I'm in Key West.
Yes.
But it does have a lot of history.
B-Man says it's Key West. We sit on a lot of things around here.
Yeah, that's true. Speaking of transvestites. Yeah.
Well.
I love it when they have the vibrator races. That's a pretty funny thing.
Yeah.
They do. They literally have the vibrator races.
If it's National Potato Week, everybody dresses up like a potato, okay?
It's hilarious.
That's what it is. And that's,
how far does it have to go?
It goes across this little table.
Okay.
It vibrates yes, it does.
Number one, Gene Henders, he chimed in and he goes, I heard bitch. Buddy.
Oh, there we go. See?
Why would I sit on a bitch?
I don't know.
You know?
I guess whoever asked that question Where is that?
Who did ask the question?
I think it was a guy named Flaz.
Okay.
Oh, God.
Well, Gene Henders also said he loves the tombstone. It says, I told you I was sick.
That's one of my favorites, too. I love
There is
that
one like
Gene.
that?
Yes, there is.
Oh, crazy.
It's
so
awesome.
you go to a cemetery to hear beer trucks and roosters, huh?
You sure
Well,
do.
Okay. All right. Now,
It's
hey,
different. First of all, it's in Key West.
everybody has their own thing,
Yeah. And I mean, it's, there's people walking, riding their bikes. I mean, it's.
No, I fully understand.
It's a different. It's just my thing. It's what I usually have to slip off and go, right? While they're talking about, something in the kitchen or whatever, I kind of go out the back door, because it's right there. It's right next door to B-Man and Misha's.
I see.
Mm-hmm.
So, and for those of you who ever been there, you understand it. But there's a lot of history in there. A lot of.
It was an interesting walk through the tour that you gave us. And
Yeah.
Of
it
the
was very
cemetery?
interesting.
Yeah.
Of the cemetery?
Yeah, we walked through the cemetery. It's very interesting.
Yeah.
Did you hear beer trucks and roosters?
Well, that was later in the
No, we
day.
went later in the day.
Kind of wondering.
Now, you got to hear that in the early morning.
Early morning.
Yeah.
But,
When the island's coming alive, and everybody's, opening up their shops, opening up the bars and restaurants, and yeah.
You got to listen.
I see.
You got to listen for it. But, yeah. It's kind of my thing.
Oh yeah, and they're everywhere.
You gotta watch them sons of bitches jump out the bushes at you.
Yeah.
Are you afraid of chickens?
I ain't afraid of chickens.
Larissa and I were walking
Just
down
those
the
sons of
street.
bitches.
Larissa and I are walking down the street, and two of them started fighting with each other underneath a really big tree. And then two guys on the other side of the street were yelling, cockfight, cockfight. And it's like, God.
Well, listen, and Key West has changed a lot in the last 5 years, but there's still little few things that you can enjoy, and most of the porch ceilings are still blue, and I was sitting on the Cork and Stogie veranda one time, and I was talking to a lady, and she hadn't been off the island in years, and she was telling me the story about she went to Miami like 10 years ago, and she's like, I can't deal with that many people. Why would you want to live up there? Those people are crazy.
Yeah.
And you really can't wrap your mind around the fact that you're in a small island. You're riding your bike here, there, whatever. You don't park. You don't drive your car unless you're a B-man. You got to go take your car to get fixed, or you got an RV you got to work on all the time.
Like my boat slip.
Like your boat slip. Got to have something. I'm just saying that because I know he's listening. But for the most part, people, they just move their cars around, to get the dust off the windows, because they don't drive their cars a lot.
Well, funny you mentioned the blue porch ceilings.
Yes.
Because my house has 4 porches, and all of them are that light sky blue.
Yeah. Do you know why that is?
It's a kind of a southern thing, isn't it?
No.
Do you know why that is?
Something to do with things that fly up there, or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, for that very reason. Bees, wasps, things of that nature.
Right.
Think that's the sky.
Got it.
So
Well, there's another reason for
well,
that.
there's a more haunting side of that.
You paint your underneath your porch. You paint it that sky blue. It keeps the bad spirits out.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
It's not working at my house.
I think your house is lovely. I think it's working just fine.
I know, but I'm always working on it.
Yeah. That's right. Maybe we should paint the boat ramp blue. Maybe that'll help that.
You know, B-Man said walking Duval in the early morning is so different. I love walking in the morning. It's a whole different experience.
Well, now, see, there you go. Everybody's got their own thing, and I know for a fact because a lot of times I'm talking to him. Not often, right? But if we talk, he's usually on a walk because that's his, like you say, and he's like, hey, so saying hello to this person, that person, and but that's what he enjoys. Now, B-Man is another, Tony Soprano, right? Because he's going down to the office, which is Neltini's.
That's right.
And, that's where he goes to have coffee and to talk about the day and things are coming up and all that stuff. So everybody's got their own thing that they do, But for me, it's Key West Cemetery.
Whatever happened to sleep in?
I can't. You know what? I wish I could sleep
Well, you
in.
party until the sun comes up, and then you go back to bed and get back up to walk in a cemetery.
Well, people find this hard to believe, but when we're in Key West, we're working.
We are. We're working, and we go to bed.
We got to be down at the showcase. We got to get things rolling, depending on what happened yesterday.
I understand.
We got to fix this and fix that. So,
living down there is kind of where I was going with that.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I'm with you. He's retired. I have to remind him all the time he's retired. I'm like, when are you going to retire?
Yeah, you're like my son.
And Jimmy Parrish has a song called "I Need Another Island." I need a new island.
Island, yeah.
Yeah, but anyway, all right.
Here's your weekly lineup for Tiki Man Radio. Sundays, it's The Big Show. Sunday mornings with the Tiki Man starting at 10 a.m. Eastern Island Time. Streaming live on the Island J live cam from the Chocolate Bar Studios in Harrison Bay. Come over and be part of the show. After The Big Show, it's Tuesday on the Island replay with B-Man and Michelle. Recorded live from Key West. Later that afternoon on Sundays, starting at 5 p.m., it's Rick the Stick's Hometown Licks, sharing the music of his hometown. And later on Sunday, it's the Sound Man from Hell with Gary Eck, the Key West Show, live from Key West. Mondays from 6 to 8 p.m., get on the Peace Train with Ed the Train Man, live from Crown Point, Indiana. Wednesdays, it's Where the Boots Meet the Beach with Tropical Country with B-Dog and Lou, streaming live on the MFG Tropical Live Cam from the Chocolate Bar Studios from 7 to 9 p.m. Fridays at noon, it's the local side of Key West with our concierge girl, Kelly, Tiki Man Radio's personal assistant in Key West. If you're planning a trip to Key West, make sure you reach out to Kelly. Fridays starting at 8 p.m., it's Coastal Confessions with B-Man and Michelle from the Beachy Shell Studios in Key West, live every Friday, having some fun with their friends and sharing great music. Saturdays, take a trip back in time with Jukebox Saturday mornings starting at midnight and going to noon. This is where we open up the massive archives of the radio station and take you back to that old shagging music. That's your weekly lineup for Tiki Man Radio. Make sure you tune into all these great shows and keep listening to Tiki Man Radio and have some fun.
The sun came down and kissed the sea. We were headed out to the reef just to see what we'd find. Waves told whispers from another place. Oh, I couldn't shake that smile from my face. I didn't draw the line. Yeah, we got rough seas ahead, better head for high ground instead. It's not for that radio we be dead, just float along. Oh, 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 oh. City streets at night, oh, they sleep so sweet. We saw them men met at the beach just the other day, yeah. He ran down to see if he could get us a light. Oh, he didn't even put up a fight. Yeah, he got caught in the swarm. Yeah, we got rough seas ahead, better head for high ground instead. Not for that radio we be dead, just float along. Oh, 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 oh.
B.O.'s Fish Wagon at 801 Caroline Street, Key West, Florida.
Well, ask any old timer in this old conking town who slings the best fish sandwich around. I say B.O.'s Fish Wagon.
The best food, the best coffee, the best conch you can find anywhere. Conch fritters, conch sandwich, hand-cut fries, the best crew that you could possibly find in Key West as well. Now serving breakfast from 7 a.m. till noon. 7 days a week, come on down, 801 Caroline Street, B.O.'s Fish Wagon.
So early in the morning when you get out of bed, anything you want on some Cuban bread. Well, you can swing by when you get out of bed, have anything you want on some Cuban bread, have anything you want on some Cuban bread. And B.O.'s Fish Wagon. You can even put some grits on it.
Sushi Song all night long.
Looking for great late-night food in Key West? Just go to Sushi Song at the corner of Truman and Duval.
Come try some of our newest draft. It's a Sushi Song Jasmine Rice Lager. It's so light and refreshing and good. We named it Every Day a Good Day.
Eat in, take out, deliver. Phenomenal sushi, amazing sake, and fine craft beers and wines. And don't forget some of the best fried rice on the entire island. That's Sushi Song.
Sushi Song all night long.
How about a happy ending with Sushi Song donuts or maybe a sake bomb?
Sake bomb!
Boom, boom, babies. Find us on Facebook.
Boom,
Sushi
boom,
Song
baby.
Key West. SushiSong.com. All night long till 4 a.m. Sayonara.
Nailtini Nail Bar and Day Spa in Key West offers a relaxing and serene atmosphere. Whether you are visiting Key West or a local, Nailtini is your temporary getaway from stressful everyday life. We provide a wide range of services. Dr. Lesson offers Botox and fillers by appointment only. We have skincare that includes waxing and facials. And for nails, it's not just a pedicure. You can get gel, you can get acrylic. While our skilled professionals pamper you and your guests, you can sit back and enjoy a relaxing manicure, pedicure in one of our massage chairs and enjoy a complimentary martini or other drink option. To see all our spa services, visit us at our website, nailtiniKeyWest.com, or call 305-294-4443 to talk with one of our skilled professionals and to make your appointment today.
Make your plans for the 17th Annual Tiki Bar Summer Party, July the 6th, 2024, right here in Harrison Bay. The lineup this year is B-Man and Michelle, and headlining the stage is Tim Campbell and the Tropical Attitudes Band. It's always a great time, and there'll be other artists, special guests. You never know who's going to show up. Go ahead and make your plans. Go over to TikiManRadio.com and click on the Where to Stay tab and get your rooms booked right now. That's the 17th Annual Tiki Bar Summer Party, July the 6th, 2024. Come on out and have a birthday bash with us right here at the Tiki Bar. That's right. I ain't going to live forever, for goodness sakes. Speaking of, I forgot to mention this earlier because I was thinking about it when I was watching that. Andrew Dean is the Beach Buddha Artist of the Month.
Fantastic.
It's one of my nominations, and
well deserved.
he's going to try to be here for the summer party as well. So,
Awesome.
Very
That's
nice.
great.
Very cool. Very cool. So no B-Dog and Lou Wednesday, and you won't be here next Sunday, and you won't be at the Halloween party next weekend.
Nope.
Okay.
Sorry.
I'll see you. It'll seem like 2 weeks if I, because I'm used to seeing, for those of you who don't know, I'm used to seeing B-Dog every Tuesday, every Wednesday, and every Sunday.
That's right.
Sometimes if we have football or a race or something going on, I get to see him during those times as well.
But you make sure you enjoy yourself.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Well-deserved vacation.
Yeah.
Hug that grandbaby and send our condolences for your other daughter on her second marriage.
Yeah.
Is it her second?
It is, and I tried to warn her about the first. She just didn't listen.
Yeah.
So, but this guy, he's a great guy, and coincidental, he's actually the son of one of my really good friends.
Oh,
Well, that's good. That's good.
well, there you go. That's pretty cool. Get to see. Is he going to be there?
Yeah, he'll be there. So it's funny, because him and I used to work. We used to be partners. We used to work together on the ambulance together.
Mm-hmm.
We actually went to paramedic school together. We spent a lot of time. And Taylor was little when we was doing that, and lo and behold, never knew that he'd end up having a stepson, and
wow.
his stepson and my daughter would end up getting married, and now having a baby. And
That's so great.
So him and I now share a grandchild together.
That's great.
That's cool. What a great story. We should have told that story earlier. He's that's a man. It truly is a small world.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Got any last minute shout outs over there, Hippie Chick?
No, I think we covered everybody. Excuse me.
Yeah.
It was that late night at the party festival, at the Bluegrass Festival.
It's a big day for you.
Hey, that is a big day
That may
for
be
me.
the biggest day you've had in a long time.
It really is, because
we left a little early.
I get up at 6 and I go to bed. I'm starting on my way to the bed at 9 o'clock, but I usually go to sleep at 10. So
Now,
that was a big day.
Did you take your double? Was it double X? No, not double X. Double XKG 9000 chairs, the big ones. Like
hell yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's why
those things are like lazy boys.
That was why we really
why
couldn't sit with them, because when we had them set up, the people behind us couldn't see the stage because the backs
They're
are so
so
high.
big.
So
that's why they had to sit over on the side.
Those things are huge.
Yeah,
huge,
they're
but
on the back.
they're comfortable.
And they recline back.
They come with their own coffee table and all this stuff, you know.
So me and the Golden Girl, we got a game plan for next year. We're going to bring thermoses for hot chocolate and hot tea, for later in the evening, and we're going to bring we're just going to bring a lot of cool stuff, like we're camping out at the beach or something.
What does it take to be a vendor down there?
I don't know, but pretty much all the vendors are food trucks. I think me and Golden Girl were saying, what a missed opportunity. Like for crafts and stuff and jewelry things and because it's kind of a missed opportunity for.
Could have reggae wine tastings.
Yeah, not tell you what, this food truck, they have it all set up. It was the first time I've ever ordered food from a food truck, and they give me a beeper. They'll beat me when my food comes.
I got a beeper
too. It's like at a restaurant waiting for your table.
I'll be sitting in my recliner here on the hill.
They give you a beeper so you know to come get your food.
Yeah.
It's true. It's true. They do.
Flaz have been like, what the hell is this? Where's my beer?
I was just excited because they actually had something I could eat there. So I had hibachi. I had rice and vegetables and chicken.
Did you check out the kombucha truck?
Yeah, but I'm afraid. I'm afraid to go down that route since I got the alcohol allergy.
I knew you were used to be big on that.
I loved kombucha.
That's some nasty stuff, man.
I love
That's some
kombucha,
nasty
but
stuff.
it's a little sketchy on that for
It's
me.
like drinking the juice from a I don't know,
a monkey's butt.
No, I don't.
Juice from a monkey.
That's the way I look at it. But
when you make the cabbage, fermented cabbage.
Oh, I
stuff like
love me some kimchi and sauerkraut.
Yeah.
It's the best.
And the
love
juice
kimchi.
from it.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
all right. Well, we want to thank all of you for being a part of Sunday Mornings with the Tiki Man. And, next year will be on the radio 10 years.
Wow.
So that's amazing. I was talking to my mentor and good buddy Johnny B this week, and let's go all the way back to the Tiki Island radio days, and he's starting up a new project, and I was actually on a meeting call with him and some of the investors that are working on this stuff, but it's always good to have Johnny B. We need to have Johnny B come on the show. I don't think we've had him on the show since we did the video.
No.
Yeah, just where you used to have to call in or whatever, but anyway, I invited all of them to come on the show in the near future, but we have B-Man and Michelle coming up next, immediately following Sunday Mornings with the Tiki Man. And we want to thank our guests, Captain Ron and Gary.
They're awesome.
With the Four Cox trophy.
Right? That's right.
Only in Key West.
That's right.
You could be a winner, too. You don't have, if you're, and again, check into it. And if you don't have to be there to win, and all that money goes to help out those kids. So
Yeah.
Anything else?
Somebody I think it was in Canada on the chat line, said it was Turkey Day today. Now,
Yeah.
Yes, Thanksgiving.
It's Thanksgiving in Canada.
Okay.
It is.
Yeah.
Because there wasn't much explanation, so I...
No, 30.
Yeah,
We mentioned it earlier, right?
They have a Thanksgiving in Canada today.
You mentioned it earlier. Where was I?
I don't know.
I think you were asleep. We were going to wake you up later.
Just call me Bernie.
And Larice, if you're out there, we miss you, sweetheart. And
Yes, we miss
Tiki
you.
Bar ain't the same. All the glasses are clean.
That's so funny.
Larice always has a drink out of a different glass.
That's right.
Yeah, this is no good no more. Well, wait a minute, don't throw it away. We'll just wash it. All right, it's about time for us to get on out of here and let you get on with your day. Thank you so much for being a part of Sunday Mornings with a Tiki Man. Hopefully coming up later this afternoon, Rick the Sticks, Hometown Lick. So I'll deal with that after I get off the show. But coming up tonight, Captain Ron will be on the Key West show with Gary, the sound man from hell, at 8 p.m. to talk more about this festival coming up here in Fantasy Fest in Key West. All right, so make sure you tune in to all these great shows. All these guys are working hard to bring you good entertainment. And reach out to our sponsors. We'll be back next Sunday with another edition of Sunday Mornings with the Tiki Man. Have a great day.
See ya.
So long, my friends, farewell, goodbye. I'd love to stay and play and sing for a while, but it's time to hit the road. Say goodbye, so long, farewell, bye-bye. Andy!
Goodbye to my friends, I'm glad you were here. It's time for us to go and get another beer. I like to see your smiling faces again, so goodbye, my friends, bye-bye. Thank you for the open invitation, your kind of applause and adulation. But look at the time, oh Lord, we gotta fly. So long, farewell, baby, bye-bye.
All right, kid.
Hey there now, friends, it's time to go. But we'll return and do another show.
That's right.
When we come back, drop in and say hi. So long, farewell, bye-bye.
All right, Dirk, bring it home now. Come on.
Give me a smile and a warm embrace. Pick up your coat and grab that old suitcase. I hear the whistle blowing down the track, and say for sure when we're coming back. So long, farewell, baby, bye-bye. And now we're leaving with tears in our eyes. We'll be back soon, so don't you cry. So long, farewell, bye-bye. So long, farewell, bye-bye. So long, farewell, bye-bye. Whoa.
So long, everybody. Have a fantastic day. Thank you so much for being a part of Sunday Mornings with the Tiki Man and Tiki Man Radio. B-Man and Michelle. Replay coming up next, Tuesday on the Island Replay. Have a great day, everybody.